All right, the volume is good now. Okay, thank you very much for that. Okay, correct. Now let me recap a bit. I know my voice has been a little bit low without knowing. What I'm saying is that we are going to remind the universe about the lamentation of Asari Dokubo, about the lamentation of Asari Dokubo, and we are going to substantiate it with the voice of our leader. We are going to substantiate it with the voice of our leader, and I think my voice is not even coming out clearly. I don't know why. Okay, let me check it here. Let me check it from here. Okay. Now let's go without wasting more time. Let me, before, many of you that know me, before I start, I always want to remind you, the man, that the reason why we are here is because of our leader, and we must continue supporting him. We must continue supporting him in every truth and every honesty, I tell you. And today, I am coming out today on 30th of April in the year of our Lord 2022. We are going straight to the point. We want to look into the Asari Dokubo crying. We don't know why he's crying. We don't know why. Is he crying because there's something he know that will befall on him when it happened because of his utterances? Is it because the people he thought that is surrounding him, which is the politicians, have they failed to oblige to their agreement by giving him some amount of money to begin to talk against this struggle? We don't know. I cannot begin to tell you that I know, but I'm just giving you some clue. That may be the reason why he's shouting. Because it's not today that he know that we have been under occupation. He knew all these things for a while, and he said to work against us. But I don't know why he's yelling. Is he yelling because his Muslim counterparts in the north have ignored him? Nobody's paying accolade to him anymore as warlord. Nobody cares. They now see him as a caricature. They use him even in his voice. Comedians are using the voice to show you that know the guard on him. I don't know why. I don't know the reason, but we're going to know. We're going to know. Now let's go. Let me bring you the voice of Asari first, and then we now analyze it a bit. Then I bring the voice of the white man that I tell you they are the one that we can even reckon with. At least they speak up. They speak up to some extent. Let me go to it. This is the voice of the wailer, the voice of the wailing wailer. I call him. And I hope it's coming out clearly. Many of you have seen it. Yes, this is the man. This is the man wailing. He's called wailing. Wailing. This kind of wailing is something should be doing by our children. But many of you, I know many of you see him as a warlord. Anytime you hear Asari Dokubo want to speak, everybody will rush out to come and listen. But now it's no more like that. If I see him talking, I just swipe out because I know he's no more. He's no more. His integrity is no more to be reckoned with, I tell you. Now let's go. Let's go.
Something seriously is happening.
Please don't be offended. Those of you that are watching, is it today now you know that something serious is happening? I don't know. Maybe many of you may be like him. All the sort of pilot you do infiltrators. I don't know that the journey of freedom is always a hard way. They think everything is easy. When they see that things is going wrong, you see them waiting. But they never knew that people are working. Even at the time they thought that everything is going well, people are still working. So I don't know why Asari is shouting now. Is it now he know, or there's something he have foreseen that will happen, that will befall on him? Because Omar Kacha have watched this time around. Small boys are not happy, I tell you. And then this one a warlord. I tell you, this struggle we are into. Nobody knew, nobody believed before that Igbo speaking Biafra will rise up to arm themselves. Before we were saying go to Niger Delta, now they are the one that have arms. Go to, because Jonathan opened way for many of them. When they were controlling the sea, they use that opportunity to acquire arms. And the only time they will come out to make noise is when the money finishes in their pocket. They come out and they say they are doing they are blowing pipeline. When you settle them, everybody will come down. But this time around, people are no more caring for oil. People are rising up. They say they want total freedom. So now it is not coming their way. Nobody is not paying them attention as regards to oil pipeline security guard. Nobody is giving them too much attention. The attention is divided now. So that is why many of them are wailing, and there are nobody recognizing them again. So I don't know why he's shouting. Whether it's now, you know that something serious is happening. and I'm going to play him the voice of our leader in 2014 and at the same time in 2020 to tell him that this man everybody is laughing at today, mocking that he should die in DSS custody, have been wailing, have been shouting, have been lamenting for years, to the extent of speaking what they're supposed to be speaking in the public by going to America to ask them to give him arms. On a normal day, it's not supposed to be like that. But he have no choice because the people refuse to wake up. He want to speak up. And they use it against him. But we are here. We are here.
Sisters, something seriously is happening. Something very serious is happening. And our so-called political elites and leaders do not care. They're not doing anything about it. They feel very unconcerned about it. Our political elites do not care about it. Our people are left rudderless, tossed here and there by the tempest and the winds of the sea. Nobody cares. Every day we hear stories of thousands and thousands of Futajelong Kambari Fulani being transported by every means of transportation down into our land, down into the John Nation, down into Igbo land, down into Chekro land, down into Ogoni land, down into Yoruba land, down into Edo, every day. In the most unthinkable fashion, in their thousands. If you go to Biafra today, as I'm talking, all the fishing settlements and the farming villages are occupied and controlled by these fellows. We are young people, we are strong, we came here, nothing is going to happen. A man is always strong when he's with his people.
Now the question is that, are you with your people? You see a man that is with his people and envy and jealousy will not allow many of you to support him. You were supporting him before. At the point, you now started seeing that people are now singing. The problem, many of you don't know, that many of the religious leaders and at the same time, this I'm telling you is a fact. And I want to categorically state that many religious leaders are not happy with our leader. Not because of you have wronged them, no. But because of the song many of you are singing about a savior. They see only a savior as one bloated deceiver. Many of you are calling Jesus Christ. So anybody equating as a savior, they see it as you are Muslim power with Jesus Christ. They don't know that it's in English language, a savior. I tell many of you that ignorance is a disease. A savior. You that is watching me can be my savior. You may save me from falling into something that will consume me. Just like Mazi Nnamdi has been giving us warning to wake up. He's our savior. There's nothing wrong in singing a music. Nnamdi Kanu is another savior. Holy, holy. Don't you know that this is the reason why many people are against him today? You don't know? They have never seen him before. They have never talked to him before. Just natural hatred. This man is one of them. Because he have reiterated this music. They are singing holy, holy. Nnamdi Kanu is another savior. Because of lack of understanding. I call it illiterate. Go and check the meaning of savior. You can be my savior. I can be your savior. And the man have come out and said, I never told them to start singing such for me. But who am I? I have to accept it. It's a credit people have seen. If you are doing good, people will praise you. If you are doing that, people will shred you. The same way I want to tell many of you that are watching. I can never be friend to everybody. It's not possible. It's not. You must have an enemy. For no reason. It is in our gene, black people. But we have no choice. We enjoy it like that. As I'm speaking, I have people that give the help opportunity, they will keep me sure I will not speak forever. They have never seen me before. But because I'm talking about their stupidity, they can never sleep. Every time they remember me, they will sleep. So this man now, I don't know why he's wailing. I don't know whether is it. In fact, I have been asking before I started making this broadcast about him. I have thought about it several times, even whether this is it current video. A guy from America sent me the same thing. I have seen people using it. I said, is it old video or new? Because I cannot believe that this is new. If it is new, does it mean that this bloated fool don't know that we are in trouble? Olelanya one where's my Indo one joy asawana olelanya one no way. They are surrounded all everywhere. What made Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to create ESN? Normally, you don't supposed to create ESN. I know. Let us come in reality. I know many of you have been arguing this when ESN came out. Because many of you are telling me in existing structure, you don't have to create this. Is Muslim power the sovereign state of Nigeria. But when you have been shouting, he never started with creating an outfit. And mind you, he never created a military, a Biafra military. He said it. This is Eastern Security Network with a sole aim of defending our farmland. He never said I created ESN to go and fight war. He never said that. So he's trying his best to see that he talk to you people, politicians, you don't want to listen. He used begging, you don't want to listen. He follow and go demonstration, nobody want to listen to him. He sometimes praise you people. I know when he's praising Wike, many of you can testify. He praise everybody. Even he said, even there was a time they have this handshake across the Niger. He said, wow, you must commend them. For the first time, they come together to hold hand. At least, he was so happy. And I begin to see, okay, this man is pushing people to wake up. Not that he know that he can do it alone. He wants people to join hand with him. That is why when I see people talking about why is the DAS talking with the politicians, we don't want to have anything to do with them. If you see any politicians that his antecedent is to work for the betterment of our people and at the same time to free us from this entrapment, we work with him. Politicians are Muhammad. Many of you are worse than them. I tell you. So this man created Eastern Security Network out of emergency. He can't wait now. Yet even that to move without creating Eastern Security Network. Many of you now that are condemning that outfit will say, "Oga, you talk too much. Every time you are talking. You don't want to get in. Go and sit down." That's how Owazirika come and talk and go and sit down. Now he created outfit. Even initially you say, no, it's not him. He can't. It's not possible. This is a picture from Amazonia. You get a video from Amazonia. You're not hearing that one again. Now they are inside us. They call themselves autopilot infiltrators. And we're going to flush them out in no due time. Now let's continue listening to this man.
When he has enough number to overcome his enemy, we should not underestimate these people. They have our money with us. They have been receiving tons and tons of our money. They have brought our batch of stone and sharing it amongst themselves. A minister in a federation came to say that sharing the money in the north because there are no poor people in the south.
Yes, those of you that are saying,
and where our governors.
This video is not older than 2 years, or it's not older than 2 years, if I'm not mistaken. Is it older than 2 years? I want to see in the comment section. Is it older than 2 years? Confirm for me if it's older than 2 years. This video I'm playing, because I hear people say it's old video. I know it's old video, but I want to know, is it older than 2 years? I want to know, and I know why I said 2 years, and I will explain. Okay, no, that means it's correct if it is not older than 2 years, and I will explain. It's not older than 2 years. I don't think so. Okay, no, correct. Let's go. No, let's go. Let me allow him to roll. He's not. I will explain.
Where are our local ministers? Where are our women rights ministers? Where are our women rights lawyers?
Yeah, okay.
All of them, they close their mouth. But this is more sinister.
I'm seeing autopilot to do infiltrators. I see them. I see them. We have to allow them this morning. I'll be blocking them without making noise. I see them. They are worse than Fulani. Many of you don't know anytime I talk, I will not. Have you ever listened to my program? I didn't speak about them. If you don't speak about them, that means you don't know their job in this struggle. They are worse than Fulani herdsmen. Fulani, we know they have established themselves as the enemy of the progress, enemy of freedom. These ones are worse. I carry points and go and meet one last whether it's last week. I was waiting for him to come to that gathering. He didn't come. You have to be friend to them, but in your mind, your heart is burning. If you are not friendly with them, they will not come closer. You need to be friendly. Let them come closer to you, punch them to death. They don't deserve to live. And I will explain. Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah. They are coming here. They are changing the demography. What are they coming for? You remember Osman Danfodio? How they came to Sokoto, to Kobiri, to Kanu, to Katsina, to Bida. And what happened? They replaced the Abbey ruler. They replaced the original people and took over the realms of power.
Okay.
They are coming.
They are coming. Okay.
History is going to repeat itself. If we don't act now, they are coming. History is going to repeat itself. If we don't act now, they are not pretending about it. They are coming with war, destruction, and death. They are coming to occupy our land. Why you cannot go to your community? In Obama, how many Obama people are at home? They are leaving their home and they are coming here. Obama is a village. You cannot come to Obama. Those of us who live in Obama, we are backward people. Governor is a village. Abomina is a village. You don't care. You are not bothered. But when death will come, it will not only come for the Asari. When the evil and the tribulation will come, it will not come for the Asari. It will come for all of us. I'm smarter than you.
You're smart.
I know that I'm more prepared than you.
Okay.
And when it comes, I will also run faster.
I love this. I love this. I was thinking that he said he's prepared. When he come, I will defend my people. I didn't hear it. What I hear, when he come, I will run faster. The warlord. Our people. Many of Ile even miss blood and the autopilot he do. They are so horrible in this way, I tell you. They don't care for their others. They just want destruction of what is moving so that everybody will be stranded. I don't know whether have you been in a school before where everybody you want everybody to be a failure because you failed, and if you mistakenly have a neighbor closer to you that are in the same school that are doing well, which your mother or your father will go and ask how far is your result, and they say he made his, you know, you're not happy. Envy and jealousy will be inside you over that person. You have no problem whatsoever with you. So there's an element of wickedness in us. Look at what he said now. He said he's more prepared. And I was wanted to hear when he come, I will defend my people. He said when he come, I will run faster. Yet you should be in a republic where he build his schools and houses. You'll be in Dogona or in a Jolan crying for help. You think that this is Asawana? I'm going to show you the video now. They are more prepared. They are prepared. I repeat it again. It's nice to listen to here. He says it's more prepared. Yeah, now have Ben Johnson.
You don't care. You are not bothered. But when death will come, it will not only come for the Asari. When the evil and the tribulation will come, it will not come for the Asari. It will come for all of us. I'm smarter than you.
Yes.
I know that I'm more prepared than you. And when it comes, I will also run faster than you.
Yes.
To be forewarned is to be forearmed. It's not grandstanding like Wiki. I got 14 people grandstanding. This is beyond grandstanding. This is a time for strategy. This is the time for consultation. This is the time for meeting.
You start another meeting. I thought they say you are warlord. The same way we were deceived that Edo people are warrior. Edo people, they are warrior in battle. Cowards. These are the wrong history. Now they used to deceive many of us. We are even more brave than them, I swear. The antecedents are there. You don't need somebody to tell you. You see even in the resistance of, especially Igbo speaking Biafra, on Nigerian state. There's people it will be, they say, no, we have fought war before. No, don't do it again. No, don't do it again. No, they will kill us. So it's not even in our mind. What we are saying is that we want to witness it again. It is in us. You will see it with your own eyes. Nobody needs to tell you. 11 minutes blood, where are they? They are not away at Asketa. They will go to one man, call over, one dirty man, they call over, and be bowing down. Oba top Oba Israel. Oba can decide to marry the whole family, including their mother. They will not talk. One sort of thing cannot happen where I come from. It's not possible. It's not that it's an arrogance. It's not. Everybody deserves to be respected. Nobody is above each other. Don't allow them to deceive you. They are nobody. We must rise up. We must continue. Anywhere we see them, we match them on. Don't be afraid of death. What is the problem, many of you? And I don't blame you. It's religion you are embracing that teaches you that slap me here, turn this side to slap me. That teaches you about forgiveness. Since you were born, you are in the church. Let me ask you, those of you that are Christian, is it not about forgiveness? You go to church to receive every day forgiveness. No. Do you do share, you die. Every day you go to the pastor, go to the pulpit. What is he preaching? Is it not forgiveness? Have you ever seen pastor telling you, arm yourself to defend yourself? It's not possible. Otherwise, we leave it for God. God is only Alpha and Omega. Even at the times of tribulation, have hope in Him. He will redeem you. Everything happens for a reason. The word is vanity of vanity. There's a God prepare a better place for us there than here. Pray for your enemy to repent. Pray for anybody that come after you, so that God will forgive him, because they don't know what they are doing. In the last day, Jesus Christ said it. Father, forgive them, because they don't know what they do. Don't listen to these nonsense jargons. It is used to subdue us down. When they rise up, why are we being treated like this now? Didn't you know why people are so mad at us? You don't know why, especially Fulani politicians. You don't know why they're mad at Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They will say, look at these people that are nobody. You are suppressing the whole politician from the zone. Who are you to rise up? Do you know when we begin to anchor relationship with the British? You want to see it? Look at it here. Look at the conversation between them and the British. They are the one they handed power over to. Who are you? You are rising up saying you want freedom. You want to become president. Muslim power with them. Master and slave relationship. And you want to rise up to become a president of who? To govern us? No, it's not possible. And I will begin to tell you why you are seeing today. Go and check all this their nonsense campaign. Those of them that are coming out to run from Hausa, from Fulani and Yoruba. Check them. They are comparing. I'm not talking about those who want to become. I want those that want to. You are having more pay from all this APC Fulani party. You will see a Yoruba, either a president, a Fulani as a vice, or Fulani president, Yoruba vice. It has been written from this political party. Now, what this interview from this man, a very erudite man. Let this guy come out from here. Let me show you why history have eluded us and the impoverished many of you. Many of you cannot even have access to research. It download the internet under one week. Internet that's supposed to stay for 1 month to finish. How will you continue now? Is it not money you use to recharge? It's not free. Now let me show you this. I know you have seen it before, but let's just pay attention to it. So this is not today. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu shout and have studied these people. I know you have seen it, but it will make more sense now. Watch this. This is a conversation between Harold Wilson or Harold Smith, Harold Smith, on how they have already positioned this country to be. Many of you cannot speak like this man. It's never.
Hello. Mrs. Carol Smith, welcome to the program.
Thank you.
May I say how delighted we are beyond passion. We've looked forward to speaking to an African television station for decades. This is something
for decades. They have been looking to speak for decades.
For such a long time, and we are so happy to be here.
Thank you.
Mr. Aaron Smith was a young, bright, and principled Oxford University graduate who was recruited by the Colonial Office and posted to Nigeria. He took his final examination a year ahead of his class. He also married Mrs. Carol Smith, whom he met while they were both at Oxford University. Together they went to Nigeria, where they had their 2 children. Mr. Aaron Smith, you were featured in a program recently by BBC Radio 4 titled Document, and that was hosted by Mr. Mike Thompson. You are alleged that the British government rigged the first and most important election in the history of Nigeria in 1959 in favor of the North. Am I correct? Yeah. How long were you in Nigeria for?
From 1955 to 1960. And we were based in Lagos. I was on the staff of the Department of Labour. I was largely occupied with employment problems, all the employment exchanges, and statistics, and international reports, and was kept pretty busy. I was also stationed in Lagos in charge of the capital.
They have nobody.
More people up there. Well, actually, if you went through the Igbo land, you know, in Uganda, you saw lots and lots of people.
You see what he's telling you? He says manipulated. Hi! And they are still both. That's why they make math out of it today. We the North now, we have the numbers. They have nobody. If I begin to tell you number of Igbos are in Lagos alone, if they disappear, Lagos will be empty. That's why I told many of you, if I talk now, I'll still come back and tell you, we are the problem of our own. That's one of them that is celebrating party. An Igbo idiot. I hear that he has money. Celebrating party and they throw your money. People in the police uniform, I don't know whether they're police. They came there, I will show you the video. Shoot the idiot down. Party. I will know about my party. And they throw you party and they throw you ego. Say, slaughter them. That's the only way they wake up. News will not carry it. Somebody sent it to me. Say, look at how it was shot. They caught on camera. An Igbo guy, he said the guy is very rich. Whether he's selling in Alaba International Market. He was celebrating birthday party. Okay, and work, can I throw you party? Beg and a mark, Metusa and I declare about party, poor people. We be around higher one hall. Now, in this nonsense condition, I'm not in here. My higher one hall, poor people, I be through one mega party. How's now? I want them to continue slaughtering us. Or that's the only way we wake up. Many of you people that are shouting today, Biafra, Biafra, tell yourself the truth before you are laughing at us. All this autopilot you do, many of you that are today, that's why you don't know the sacrifice we have done in this struggle. You think you can come and put them out. And your job are you and I remember you feel when they are segregating you. Where were you when we are crying? Without people that have stood behind Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, do you have something to agitate? I will keep on. I'm going to call them today. Any day I do my program, I don't talk about them. The program is not complete. I will call them. I will call them.
We went to a battle teeming with millions of people, but we didn't actually see many Northerners. Obviously, not many Northerners at that time came to Lagos. So this did arouse suspicion. Now, the Europeans, not stupid, we are watching what's going on in Nigeria, and we too are beginning to feel there's something not quite right here, that maybe the elections are not going to be as straightforward as they're meant to be. Nigeria was being described as the showcase of democracy, and it was expected that the nationalist leaders would.
Many of them to come and help us. We have to create an outfit. Now, what is remaining is to bring everybody together. If we are like this, child, like this, Iman and them or America, United Nations, to hell with them. Lock up like this, one blood, to begin to fight for our own next generation. But some people are shouting at Sawana, they give us money for oil. That's it. And the Lebanese brother on their own, they have been already swear to become a slave forever. So they will not fight back. Rather, they are fighting those that are fighting to degrade themselves. They will ask you, why are you fighting? It's only you that's marginalized. I did not marginalized. Yoruba, I did not marginalized. Me, myself, that is talking, I'm not marginalized. Why are you screaming? Please go and sit down. Let us be marginalized at the same time. Very weak people. We are different and we will continue leading, I tell you.
Loyalty is a big thing for British. And we were friends with the emirs of the north.
Correct, man.
We looked on people like Inaharo and Awolowo as rather dangerous people. They might even be communists. That was ridiculous, actually. They couldn't be communists in 1,000 years. But this was a sort of thing that was being said. And we were, Europeans, were getting a bit worried about all of this. It wasn't quite the honest, straightforward election that we were hoping for.
Apart from Professor Anderson and Dr. Patrick Raymond that supported your submission on the rigged election, there were other people who also served in the colonial office in your days. I mean, who opposed to this submission?
Initially, I was warned of what was going on by my senior officer, a Major Bunker.
Our people, it's hard. The journey is hard. It's not your fault, brothers. It's not, you grew up with it. I understand you. Look at how she's feeling it. I know. I feel it.
You recall what you said about the role of the Governor General and the attitude of the British government in particular regarding the fear that Awolowo, Okutiebo, and a lot of them from the south are dangerous. Is there a particular reason? Why the fear from the British government? Is it that they don't want to release or relinquish Nigeria? They still want to control Nigeria?
They knew that the North would do as they said after independence. If they had any, the North would just, because it's their habit, they liked the British, whereas the nationalists were an unknown factor. Actually, which are a kind of semi-nationalized industry.
Normally, if I am to lead a freedom fighting movement, I will have an exam to set. You can't talk about it. That is why sometimes you have a dictator. Sometimes many of you don't know that dictator is somehow good in some certain area, where people foolishly don't want to obey the law that will improve the life of innocent citizens. If we are following that path, we won't have anything called autopilot to do today now. Before you talk, a man gave the mask, they change your voice just like Pastor Jack did. But unfortunately, his voice was revealed. He knew what that this trouble is turning into very soon. So the reason why everybody is talking, everybody wants that everything should be made open. They don't want to feel it by you know what it means. Like our brother gave us analysis. There will be a time we will be in your house. You have a visitor. And you serve like maybe say cake or something to your visitor. And your small child will come in. And the visitor will take like one of the, what you gave him to be giving your child. And your mother don't want you to take that. But you cannot say it in front of that visitor. Because it will see somehow you give something to visitor and you don't want your child to eat. You'll be feeling somehow as if maybe you put something inside it or you don't like your son to collect something. You will say, Junior, no. And the child will continue coming closer to take. You say, okay, you'll be doing like this. You will not head like this and be smiling. And the man will say, come and take. And you say, no, I don't want to take. You'll be feeling happy. Because you don't want the junior to take that thing. But you cannot shout openly, hey, don't take, no. Sit at home, we continue. And I think it is a way to bring our leader out. Then, they are shouting makes sense. They first of all came with lie. I'm coming to that. Let me not debate.
All the politicians' mail was open. Everything that any major politician did in Nigeria, we knew. in hours. We watched. We knew all that was going on.
Are you saying in essence that Dr. Azikiwe took money?
He was blackmailed by the British to do our bidding. We told Dr. Azikiwe that he could go to prison if an inquiry was carried out into his bank and his financial circumstances. However, we would not want to be vindictive if Dr. Azikiwe was cooperative in helping forward the plans that we had made in the best interests of Nigeria. Dr. Azikiwe has nothing in common with the northern politicians
at all.
He loathed the northern politicians. But Dr. Azikiwe went north, did as he was told. What he was promised was this: the real power, effective power, would be in the hands of the northern emirs. However, it would look great if the president was Dr. Azikiwe and he was given a field marshal's uniform and an admiral's uniform. He asked, please could he have a row of medals? But they said, well, no, that was a bit difficult, to get the medals. So when the ambassadors started arriving, he was known to be asking people from foreign countries, perhaps they had a medal for his uniform. We thought this was terrible, but it was said that this happened. He was very vain. And for a time, he functioned as first the Governor General, and then when Nigeria...
They have already told many of you that they have more population. I want to know. And many of the Yoruba politicians, they are in APC. Many of them are in APC because of their brother, Tinubu, and the one they call pastor, a criminal that you say is the vice president. They have taken the mind of Christians from that side because our things is their own. A pastor. Many of you that are watching, you cannot tell yourself the truth. When the super become the vice, many of you are jubilating. Thank God, a pastor, a man of God is now a vice. Hey, things will be good though. Hi, a man of God. God, one of us is there. How far? Now he wants to come out again to become a president. All these political and religious leaders, they are the same people. They love controlling. They love to control. Somebody has become vice for complete 8 years. In the culture, we're there again now. He wants to run for president. What is he looking for? All of us are the same. We are wicked in nature, I tell you.
Repaying favors. We don't call that corruption.
Yes.
Right. In essence, what Dr. Azikiwe did, he was forced by the British government to do it. Yeah. Collecting money from the marketing board then.
Yeah, man.
So if any politician here in the United Kingdom tried to do that,
in jail.
He will be in jail. So why did the British government refuse to take action? Or comment on
if we nipped it in the bud, because we knew it was happening. It was even happening let me be fair, in the West, with the Waldo. They were taking some money. They didn't meant to repay it perhaps, but they were taking money. And I would have said, issue a warning now and say, you've got to behave, because if this is allowed to go on, it'll be a major offence. However, before they actually ran the 1959 election, they needed money, but because it happened in the north, the native authorities' public money was poured into the government party, the NPU.
You see?
So this obviously was a terrible figure. We were discriminating against the southern politicians in favour of these northern...
Are you hearing it? All the man is saying here is not, favour not. You think the thing have changed? No, it's still the same. You see our politicians, the kind of debt that will before on them. Many of you are also politicians. You are watching. No, be it local government level or state level. You go over all of you. Rising up. Why are the problem many of you will have now? A rich man will not sleep, a poor man will not sleep. Hunger will make a poor man not to sleep. And the fear of that hungry man invading the house of rich man will not allow the rich man to sleep. All of us will be awake. He's coming. When we are getting on, a big man will not sleep. The poor man, he cannot have hunger and sleep. It's not. I don't know before getting on or the possible. When you are starving, sleep will not come. Yeah, they're gonna hang a whole message upon message. Everybody will hang myself, kill myself. So it's better for you not to close your eyes in the side of the rich man. No matter he build his house, he have dog, build fence high, put up wire, electricity. And when any breezy crew, maybe something fall on the compound or put a newer side. Who is coming? This is a life we want us to live, and we are going to live in this life. Why am I showing you this thing? I'm not showing you this thing because this is what will give you Biafra. Like many of you are doing, someone by doing a exposition, Biafra will come. Pure lies. What I'm showing you is something to keep you alive, to keep you hope alive, to continue being in the track, to respect those that have all it takes to give us what we are looking for. One day exposition and your freedom. Also, when we move from now, we tell the man who could say we will kill him or Igbo will not survive, or we are wrong, or we betray you people, or not, we are the north, we are for the north. It will not change anything. Physical attraction and putting what you are preaching in practice is what we're going to give you freedom. That is why we are supporting those in charge of the struggle. And everything in life has stages. Go and check the Jewish Holocaust. Check when they started, 1945. They have been they don't have regard. Even they have house those days. But now, for how many years now? Now they have their feet on the ground. Because you will be Biafra for 1 year. Hey, this is not coming. Let everybody go and rest. This is Biafra. Every year we are talking about the same thing. We need action. We need action now. If you are not action, I cannot. Look at how many months now. I joined this struggle since April 2021. Now we are in 20. This is getting to 1 year now. Nothing has happened. It's because we choose a wrong name. Hey, let us choose another name. It's because okay, Biafra is a slave name. Hey, let us choose Idu. With Idu now it will come. How that is Idu? How they are on it now. Idu. Very lazy. Orchestrated to pin us down.
Yeah. What we saw was that this would not be the first act of treachery. They would have to smash the action crew. Because the action crew was strong. And
I talk about Guali for what? Burn me, put my ashes in the nylon. I've instructed what to do with it. I'm a moon I talk in the burial. I bet our feast. I don't know. I bet our attack out. There's so many things that is bringing us back. Now, to substantiate what this man said, I know you say this is old, and it's old video. I know many of you, what is old doesn't make sense to you people. Let me show you the new one. I know it's old video now. This is old. Let us move ahead with the one Nigeria. My brother, I know Okute is our own. Let us support Obi. The man he have a business acumen to give us what we are looking for. Man, that don't supposed to be in our midst. This is this one that happened recently. This one, you know him now. You know this one. The band. Many of you are coming today to call yourself Nigeria. This is for you. And the autopilot to do. Those of them that want to destroy this program indirectly.
And careful evaluation of the merits of both sides. And I will say this, and this is true really not only for Nigeria, but for all African countries. Africa. And it's not recognized with sufficient.
They are Pan-Africanism. I put no here. Pan-Africa, let's unite. Many of the Lebanese blood, they parade themselves as an activist of Pan-Africanism. That's why they don't want to carry ear to hear Biafra. When they hear Biafra, they say, why we want to unite Africa. We want to unite. Pan-Africa is to unite, and we are divided. They forgot that in Europe, where many of them are juncating, population of some European countries are not even up to 1 million. If you go to Liechtenstein, here you are seeing it. Then, I don't know whether it's 650,000 people per country. You are talking about 200 and something million. If has is a lie. If you have what double, you find out that it's true. Giant of Africa, my friend.
Yes, I believe. All of the boundaries, virtually all, maybe Ethiopia and Nigeria exception, but virtually every other boundary, including Nigeria, they were drawn by European despots in Berlin over a century ago. They weren't drawn for any benefit for the indigenous people.
That's all.
They're drawn because they had guns and they were going to take it over. What makes these boundaries so sacrosanct? You're saying that the British get to draw your boundaries with no input from you, really, and that's the boundaries you want to defend?
On your charge, a white man is asking you. Thank God, the man of the mask, oh, we can have some a black man, not just a blue mask to deceive us. You might hear religion might cause it too much. Many of you know the man now, Bruce Fenn. He's asking you, on your charge, I don't know a British man, but forget that he is now an American citizen because America originated from Britain. They fought a war. Even they fought war among themselves to be free. KSI united together. America fought to be free, independent. Where did they get their independence from? You know, from Britain. He's the lineage. He's telling you that, are you serious? Their people can come and create a boundary. Are you serious? He's asking you. Camera make up there.
Drawn.
And even on your jacket, it has all the sacrosanct. What is sacrosanct? A relate to Ethiopia to holy. Is holy. Sacrosanct. Nobody should touch it. God, do you know what they used to say? My brother, let us pray. Now God has bring us together. What God will unite cannot be separated. Let us just move ahead. The only problem we're having is the politicians. We need a political leader that have the interest of the country at heart. That's what we are blessed. The number of people we have is just a blessing to us. We have agriculture, we have in abundance, but the only thing that is missing is a good politician. Or they can politicians in the field rather up among the society. So these are the things they used to hold us for years. The man is telling you that, are you sure that something is sacrosanct? Something created by a man? He's asking
for any benefit for the indigenous people. They're drawn because they had guns and they were going to take it over. Exactly. What makes these boundaries so sacrosanct? You're saying that the British get to draw your boundaries with no input from you, really, and that's the boundaries you want to defend? So that's why I believe, although there's a prudential reason not to have every boundary up for grabs all the time, because you need some stability. There shouldn't be any sacredness. And you know, we always hear this slippery slope argument. Well, if you plant one secession, then the entire continent will become unglued. Well, when South Sudan seceded from Sudan, the entire continent did not become unglued. You know, every case is unique. Every case is different. It was said also, Bangladesh seceded from Pakistan.
They are only European. When they to this and down, they to South Sudan, you are seeing him talking. Because this is another way for infiltrators, another way for Ile Ibinu bastard child. Ile Ibinu that don't deserve to even breathe for a second. The people that I don't know where they emanate from. Sometimes I say Afghanistan, but Afghanistan people, at least they have sense. I don't know where they come from. Again, when some other thing that creates, we have another something in the forest, thick forest. Again, one another animal that creates people. Another foolish animal that creates human being that are reasoning that way. These are the language of Ile Ibini's blood. Look at South Sudan now. Look at South Sudan. You are going to hear another Ile Ibini's word in Biafra land. They call them the Janjaweed in Biafra land. The same date where now. If I didn't repeat it, remind me, my teacher, they say we should write down South Sudan. What do you want to tell us with South Sudan? Date where now. These are the language they used to deceive many of you. They always justify failure. They will not tell you a country that is moving forward. It's impossible. They will tell you, look at South Sudan. They forget that our people are in South Sudan. I have a Biafra call me last time I'm doing my program. I say, where are you calling from? He say, calling from South Sudan. He left that your place now, run to South Sudan. Give you another example. We'll continue.
In 1970, all of India is going to come unglued. The whole South Asia will come unglued. No, it didn't. Because the cases are different.
Different cases. Our case and South Sudan are not the same. Impossible. Every country is unique in their own way. Look at South Sudan now. Look at South Sudan. I don't know. Where come Haliku de la Nakam? Poison. Oh, poison on Aruna, poison on Raho, or Ahiwete. We don't know where to get them. Oh, when they deserve to leave. Had they been there quiet on their own, no problem. But their existence is suffocating the innocent souls.
The case of Biafra is a unique case. Every case in Africa really is given the colonial heritage there. And so there needs to be a recognition. No, it doesn't mean the end of nation states. It means you have an adjustment because the discrepancy between popular will and sentiment and culture from one people to another has become so acute that it's going to be preferable for everybody to just separate peacefully. You can have trade, you can have other cordial relations, but they got to have separate sovereigns. And there's nothing antithetical about that. But I underscore that every Nigerian should ask themselves, what is sacred about a boundary drawn by the British over a century ago with no input from a single African?
Nobody, none of the African people sit on the table to decide that boundary. Hey, on your child. I'm happy I'm with you people here, and I will keep being obedient. I don't care. I will keep on serving you people, no problem. To be a slave here under your command is better than to be a normal citizen of the current state of Nigeria. But child, people have helped me a lot. The kind of benefit I've gotten here, I've never gotten it since I was born. They're gonna not send them scholarship. I applied for scholarship, they send 3 countries to me that I should choose one where I will go and study. In the line, and they said that I'm not my father. They said no. I said, who is paying? And they said I don't pay. I should go to Czech Republic, Spain, or Norway to go and study. To go and do what I call Erasmus scholarship, just for 2 semesters. Yes, I selected 2 semesters. I moved to Czech because it's closer here. I don't want to go a very far place. And as I come back from the studies, they say, bring your result. Just like your father will do. Say, let me see whether you did well in your result. I submitted the result. They now gave me additional money. It's called humanity. Love to do when they are fairest in peace. He said it. Not every black man is your brother. And not every white man is your enemy. Look at what white man is telling you. He said, are you serious? A country that them themselves came to organize without the input of a black man. I didn't say a Nigerian. I didn't say an Igbo man, a Yoruba, or Hausa, or Fulani, as the case may be. He said even a black man, we are not there. It was done in Germany, in Berlin. I think in 1845. They call it Berlin Conference. They sat down. It's just like a football match. Ronaldo, play this side, or you go this side. You play the other side. You go this side, go that side. That's how they disperse themselves. And somebody is coming now to be defending what other people have created and telling us that it's God that brought us together. The people that did it have come out and said it's we. In the Port Harcourt. Do you know the funniest thing? Do you know how Port Harcourt came? I've showed it here before. It's an insult. You know what the man said before they named it Port Harcourt? He said, in the absence of any other native name. Those all the not ignore, or just not pick me to the phone. Harcourt. Yes, I want to make you happy. The man say, what is it? I want to this place now I want to name it after your name. Yes, yeah. The man say, how? Yes, there's a port here. There's a port, port is around here, but I want to name it after your name, Port Harcourt. The man say, how? What of the people there? No, in the absence of any other local name, I've looked around, there's no convenient name. I want to name it Port Harcourt. The man say, thank God, thank you. Do you know the worst part of it? The person they named that name is a pedophile. If you see anybody saying it's a Nigeria, you didn't bring the person down indirectly. Morgan had no law. Get a mad as a roommate. You never want Nigeria. they hire free. You yourself will partake in the destruction that is to come. Look at it here. I know you say it's a lie, Methuselah. Stop lying to people. Look at it here. I show you. Oh, no, look here. I played it here before. Look at it here. In the absence of any one of them, where is it? Look at it here. Let me highlight it. Is it what I have here? Yes, is what I have here. Just let's read it. Let's read it. Let's read it together. I have highlighted it. He said, Port Harcourt. Do you know the funniest thing? Ndocha, they will leave it there. If it's a black man, they will delete this thing. But they leave it there for all of us to see it. Look at what they said. They said, Port Harcourt, capital of Rivers State in southern Nigeria, is named after him. When the port was established in 1912, there was much controversies about the name it should receive. In August 1913, the Governor General of Nigeria, Sir Frederick Lugard, wrote to Harcourt, then a secretary to the state of the colonies, Nigeria before, UK, that in the absence, one the care won't party. No. Let me highlight only this one. In the absence of any convenient name, any convenient local name, I would respectfully ask your permission to call this Port Harcourt. The Secretary of the State replied, "It gives me pleasure as one man. It gives me pleasure to accede to your suggestion that my name should be associated with the new port." Now, I don't have a problem with this now. Do you know my problem? If you call it another name that is not Port Harcourt, they will kill you. If you see how a black man, hey, stop that! Why are you calling it Iguacha? Well, what is Iguacha? We are Port Harcourt. It's something that named by God to us. We have a long way to go. Many of you look for freedom now. Me, I don't need it now. Before freedom will come, I can brain and it goes fertilized. Because I will require with the freedom, we will kill ourselves. Now. That's why I told you about autopilot. Do you know why I tell you autopilot are evil? And they don't want Nigeria to disintegrate. You know what? You see this man, this white man I play now, this Bruce Fem, that said, why will we be taking a name from a foreigner? That man you saw now has been blasted by autopilot to do. They say he's an evil man that is working with Nigeria government. My brother, somebody that is working with Nigeria government, was he supposed to come out to speak something like this? Now ask many of you that are watching. Should I show you where they are lambasting me? Or you say I'm lying? Autopilot infiltrate us. Very soon. They have blasted this man that he just finished speaking. That the man is evil. That is working with Nigerian government to kill our leader. And the man now is speaking against the people that he's working with. I tell you. Now, Asari Dokubo, I have a message from our leader, please. Our leader said I should send you a message. He said I should tell you good morning from here.
Of, should I say, the dead Buhari's cousin, Mama Daura. The mantle has now fallen on the midget from Kanu State. He is the one now conducting the orchestra of terrorism in the zoo.
As I hope you are hearing.
The world must know this. Every time I come across a piece of distressing news like this, mind always, without fail, goes back to what obtained during colonialism. The way towns and villages will keep quiet as a band of marauders will come into a nearby village, break them, cut away their young people as slaves, even sometimes women and children, and nobody will do anything about it. That is the reason why I have consistently come to the conclusion that there is something wrong with black people. Look at what is happening in Niger State as we speak. Go and Google it, go and look for it, it is there. Go and Google Niger communities under siege. That's Niger in the zoo. Niger communities under siege. Niger State, where Babangida comes from, where Abdul Salami Abubakar comes from, where a few days ago, Ojos of Kanu went to go and see them to kneel and bow before his man. There, the bandits have come. Then Nigeria have unleashed them. They have unleashed hell on this very earth. People are fleeing, people are dying, people are crying. children have gone missing. Women are being raped. In Kagara town, which is the headquarters of Rafi local government area of the state, it has been completely taken over by Fulani terrorists. I want to emphasize this very evening for the world to understand, especially for the Fulani to be on alert.
Like Asari.
What is now happening in Niger State, in Kagara town, in Niger State, is going to befall our people. But fortunately for us, I would say, our volunteer command is there to make sure our land is safe. Sure. And I'll prove it to you that we have been doing all we can to checkmate the advance of foreign terrorism into our land.
It's not easy, sir.
Supported by Britain, of course.
Supported by them, yes.
Britain is an active supporter of Fulani terrorism. I'm saying this that the world may understand that the United Kingdom headed by Boris Johnson as the Prime Minister and Her Imperial Majesty Elizabeth II is an active supporter of Fulani terrorism in the Social Republic of Nigeria. Active supporter of terrorism. Because all these things are going on, the useless zoo newspapers, all they are concerned about is presidential election. All that matters to them is a good election. All that matters to them is who are the people that will emerge as the next generation of looters and criminals. People who are so incompetent, that even the place they claim their head of state is living in runs on generator. Unbelievable. This is what is now happening in Niger State. A correspondent of Vanguard newspaper gathered that the bandits, who are said to be about 100, stormed the town around 6 p.m. with sophisticated weapons on Wednesday.
Hold on there, Wadida. Let me take them because they are hearing your voice. They will not agree and accept what you are saying. In our midst. They won't agree. The problem with we black people, we always want the calamity to get our doorstep before we begin to raise alarm. You have been raising this alarm, the thing has come. Look at them here. Look at them here. If you like Facebook, I am teaching my people what is going on. Because I want to teach our people what is going on. Many of you are not happy. You want our people to be dumb like autopilot do. You want our people to be dumb like they are from there. They are from there. My brother wrote here about people in America. I know there are people in this World Igbo Congress that are still working. Not all of them. Have to make it clear. Many of them are working against this struggle. They are not happy. Not all of them will agree. You know, when we say World Igbo Congress have adopted Biafran, IPO, it's not all of them. We have elements of them that are working against Mazi Nnamdi. Watch and listen to the South Sudan. You watch South Sudan, the day to NL, Nigerian passport. I will show you the connection between Ile Ibini in our land and Ile Ibini in Edo. Best of the same thing. Look at it here. Many of you know this. It's not me, but I just want you to hold on caption of something that you're going to hear.
About truthfulness and honesty.
At this little time, go into this. I don't know. It's like anything. It's like yes. It's like something like that. And my heart is just like this. So what is going on?
Okay.
Watch this man now. Watch this man. Watch this man. Not all of them. Majority of people that are short are very stupid and greedy. Why? Just like this thief in Finland. What we see George now, look at what he say. Just watch him. You stand up and talk.
The part of the matter is that we have to speak the truth. It might not sound very palatable, but as our brother Dr. George Barisi spoke earlier about truthfulness and honesty.
People want to let me again thank you for the effort you are making on behalf of all of us people. Yeah.
Go on, the question.
Because after a while,
we gotta start thinking. We gotta move on.
I don't want to be able to accept the fact that you change
in them will make us different.
You see what he said now? He don't think that Nnamdi to change the name will make us different. Now the language of autopilot you do. He got very smart. You must be smart. Listen again. The man said, we don't think that changing of the name. These are the language of you do. That's why they don't believe in that word Biafra. The idiot want us to be going with Igbo nation. And we say it's Biafra. They are not happy with the name. So another group of people came now. They don't want to call it Igbo. They call it Idu. No tissue other. They are not short. No you oversized on sleeve. Their problem. We gotta move on. Look, we are here.
As we stand here today, there are at least 7 states that are predominantly Igbo. And in the context of Nigeria, none of them have reported to us that they never received the language. And as I see, even you and I here, we have not agitated in the state we come from to make things better for our country. And we are going to better. People here, when you were Speaker of the House in the United States, say all politics are you see, when we say Igbo states, Igbo people are doing extraordinary work, and they will really do better if they stay on their own. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is about that if we separate, we become great. Let us use the latest country created by the United States called South Sudan.
Another one is coming. Then I will show you Lebanese blood. They are the same people. Here are another Janja wood, not our land. Look at the case of South Sudan. I'll give you an example. I'll give you another one example, which you know. Then we go to Lebanese blood. Now, all the sample. Let him talk it again. South Sudan, the case of South Sudan. I don't know why this is racket.
Country created by the United States called South Sudan. And the inception of this very small country, so is very much, was about the excitement. But now people are the issue is not whether we enter Biafra or Nigeria. The issue is what are we doing for ourselves on this.
Why is
I know you said you live back home and you came here. I don't know what passport you travel.
I put on your passport. They to go this one again. He asked him to tell you that they have already made up their mind. So these people now, many of them that are supporting this autopilot we do behind the scene. Yeah, my brain they are open to understand it. Then you are a fool. Many of them now in this gathering, they are working toward the downfall of this man because the man go ahead and continue with what he's doing after they said he should not try it. They go teaching at it. In America. We gotta move on. Look, we are here, passport. Sudan and passport. Then I'll play you later. The same thing. The same. I don't know what I'm doing. I gotta cram all these things. Okay. Anywhere you see them, tell them about passport and the South Sudan. I don't know why.
Passport is travel.
Repeat it again. I don't know why this is starting. I don't know why.
For Nigeria, the issue is what are we doing for ourselves on this. And I know you said you live back home and you came here. And I don't know what passport you travel. Because I know this international level, the rule of the state. There is no country not in the United Nations at once. Yeah? You must have come here to a recognized nation passport, or you may have smuggled it. So my brother, my question to you is, before we start talking about what the Hausa...
Hold on there. These are the language of 11. Now listen to the correlation. Listen to the correlation. This is 18th of September. Pay attention. Look at it here.
Free from what? Africa is being misled today, being looted. Central African Republic is not settled. South Sudan is not settled. Somalia, look at Eritrea.
South Sudan.
People are looting us, and those are the white men. And we come here and we still talk about dividing ourselves. Is that possible? No, that's not possible. They took people from our land and took them to America. What we should be doing today is building ourselves and inviting those people back home and let them come back home. Now, the Igbo people today, the world that has been what they are today based on the fact that they broke up, that they are doing really well today, and I will be very, very delighted, especially in Africa. So, brothers and sisters, let us use our common sense. We must use our common sense. This man is brainwashing us, and if I dare him to bring out his passport right now, if he can't bring out his passport right now and show it to all of us, then we confirm his nationality. If he's Nigerian, then we see that passport. I'm ready to burn my passport for this man.
I'm going to highlight the thing. So, yeah, wherever he is now, passport and South Sudan. And our brother from South Sudan, if you are online, when I open my live, try and call me. Very, very important. I want to ask you some questions. And you must be truthful. Don't lie. I have two questions to ask you. If you are watching me, this is our brother from South Sudan. You have to try and call when I open my line. I'm going to open my line in a bit. But before I open my line, let me call Autopilot Edu integrators. Let me call one of them. You know, I used to call one of them steady. So let us see how they reason. The reason why I am calling them is not that I am calling them because I need to begin to find trouble. No. They refuse to come for a debate. I've already opened. Let me try a mere banner. Let me try a mere banner to the thief in Finland. I make a banner, post it, say please choose a date to disgrace me in a challenge, open challenge. I cannot see what you have achieved in life that will make you say, okay, why am I? I'm a governor of a state, I'm a president of a state, why am I going to debate with this guy? Our leader have said it. If you are ready, invite me, I will come for a debate. I've asked a debate for the thief in Finland. The man in Finland. Say if you know you are a man. I'm a child banner, poster 2 times. Forward it to the inbox, his inbox, not even open. Say please, I want to take out a date, time, venue, online. I will come. I want to prove to you that shouting on internet in the name of his position is different from common sense. And then I know you our brain. And you know where I will destroy him. And I have been holding myself not to declare that particular question Mazi Nnamdi Kanu asked. He can only win if he tell me rather that he's not in support of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Then I have no any other debate whatsoever with him. Anybody who come out here and say that I hate Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, I can't call you for debate. Why will I call you for debate? Because you have already made your stand. But I want to prove to many of you that he's not working for the restoration of Biafra. He's not working for the well-being, and at the same time, he may be doing it indirectly or directly. But I'm just telling him that I will disgrace him with only 2 questions from the leader of the Union People of Biafra. First of all, you say you are disciple. You said yes. Then I'll throw the question. You won't answer it. And only God knows. It's like you know. You don't want to pick up that name. And now, not only him, I have also asked those he taught, their followers. If you know you have been following him, and you thought he at least as a leader, you should learn a lot from him. Just call in. Even sometimes I give them preferential treatment. I'll beg other Biafrans, please hold on. I want Autopilot Edu to call me. I will gladly accept your call. I won't embarrass anybody. People are watching me. I will ask you a question, you answer. You ask me, I answer. That's all. That's how to learn. That's how white people develop their land. Argument, constructive debate. People will learn. Those that are watching can make the judgment, but they will not call. They said if the Muhammad refuse to go to the mountain will go to the Muhammad. That's why I'm going to them. And let me call them. Let me call their man. This one is the highest in command in that admin. Old man. I called him yesterday. You say he's working. One day you realize that I'm the one calling. That day maybe you stop picking my call. Or he will openly call me. And you know what? I know that the man is, I don't know whether is it doing it purposely or on the I don't know why. You know why? The things he's sending me, he will tell me, my brother, there's a breaking news that they are working. There's something he sent me. I'm waiting for the news. Do you know what he used to send me? Something that bloggers do on YouTube. This blogger that want their page to be shared. That will say, hey, there's a fight now in Asari. Everywhere is running helter skelter. All these YouTubers that create something on YouTube. Like this one now, he sent me. He said, wow, breaking news, great job. There's a victory everywhere. The beginning of the emancipation of Biafra is here. Nelly Ofebu is now making a great move to talk to Joe Biden. Somebody people do on YouTube. Oh yeah, the man is sending them. Now, is a number. Let me. Okay. I have somebody now. You said you want to join me. Let me post my link. Let me post my link on this. Normally, I don't know why I cannot. I can't. Let me see where it's going. Let me see where it's going here. If it's not going here, you can't post message here. Let me post the link on my timeline so that you don't have paper. Umaduro, all those people that are under asylum, they are following and shouting, hey, you will tell us, we will travel all the way to Kenya and storm there, so that they will not rendition our leader. In Belgium, not here. Many of you that are in Europe, look at Belgium here. Many of you that are living in Germany, or not there, or not closer to people. We will be there. So that let us see. It was also for the restoration of Biafra and for the illegal rendition of our leader. Yes, I have seen you. Let me bring you as an autopilot. Yes, can you hear me?
My brother, I can hear you.
Yes. Are you an autopilot? Let me use a correct word. I don't want to be rude. Are you an autopilot? If you do.
No.
Huh?
No, I'm a Biafra.
Our people, they go to relax, our brother. But it's okay. It's okay. What do you have for us? I know. I wanted to talk to autopilot, but it's okay. It's good that you open the.
If you want to serve this very when we have done nothing wrong, we were a free people before the British came.
What we do? All the name hate you now. They think if they choose another name, we will not know. Also, we know how Jesus Christ of organization. We know you people. We know you people. I tell you, this question is very, very important. Please, I'm sorry that I have to push it back to allow you to know without stopping it. Very, very important question. We took an oath now. Now, how can we take an oath because I'm again na IPO? It's no broken in your good life. You're the one that mad them. In that oath, don't ever say, let thunder strike away my family. How about many of them that came to our meeting that day? They say, now, look at this. I'm not coming here to open you. Look at this oath. If you have a clear conscience, they hear. If I go against this struggle, my thunder striking my family. So no, remove my family now. Why are you putting my family? You said leave it there now. What is the problem with leaving? I said no, you cannot allow me what I did now before my family. Here close alcohol. We have it here. We are meeting today.
Life is that way. We are very diligent. We are very, very observant. We have even started at this very early age to cut out all the idiocy that may come with sabotage.
Yes.
We take an oath before you serve us in any capacity to ensure cohesion, to ensure doggedness and determination and lack of betrayal at the end. I know that some people are born to betray, but we have mitigated against it. We have ensured that we very scrupulously scrutinize everybody who wishes to serve in whatever capacity that he or she feels she is needed or he is needed. If you want to serve this very nation called Biafra, you must be placed under oath. If you step out of line, you will pay, not just with your life, but that of your family. Correct. Every generation.
Correct, man.
Journey.
We have never started it. We've never started this thing he's saying now. We've never started this thing. Everybody must take an oath. All of us. You must take an oath, brothers. See, why will be there? Why would I take an oath? It's against my religion. It's against my faith. So Christianity is more important than Biafra. I ain't got a good nada. Let me go to you. Kamara was one of them. Because not about them before. Yes, can you hear me? Yes. Can you hear me?
Hey, Meko.
Brother.
This one is from Sweden.
So you are one of us.
Yes, of course, but I want to say thank you to you over what you are doing
okay,
for the solution of Biafra. This very wonderful work. Every day you're having a sleepless night. Even if you're going to anything in the name of people, you have to be on your best and be rested. But you are doing this because of our freedom. Thank you so much.
yes, welcome, brother.
And I still remember the Chukwu can judge your mother. Okay. I capture one thing what you said on about based on the question the lady asked our leader.
Yes.
It is a very, very big question, and it's quite unfortunate that so many people that are following autopilot and many of them are under this code. Definitely I'm called. I don't know what
I don't know the meaning.
Yeah.
They don't know it. Yes.
Even autopilot is that is because he knows the danger of that very oath. That is why he refuses to take it. Then the people that is under the oath are following him. Can't you see the brain of useless idiotic black people? Some of us, not everybody. Can't you see? They don't know what the mess they are in. They don't know. They don't know. Someone who is not among you, so okay, let's assume now, if IPOB is a cop, then someone who is not your member, among the bank, he went outside the court and be revealing the secrets of the court.
Now, for you. How execution? How execution?
Oh my God!
Even what they did now is called cross carpeting to leave IPOB and create another thing. One west, yeah, he was good. West.
Exactly. This shows. The number 2 is that this shows the whole world that IPOB is not a terrorist, because if IPOB is a terrorist organization, as they are saying, as they are alleging, Nigeria government alleging, definitely all those people that is under oath that have already deviated and say all manner of things. By now there has to be IPOB will find them. We are not after of everybody. That's what they take. That very oath will kill them one by one.
Exactly, brother. Correct, man.
And that's that. IPOB is not a terrorist organization. We are fighting for our survival. Let everybody hear this now. We are fighting for our survival. Simple as ABC.
Exactly, brother.
We are not a terrorist. We don't kill anybody. But that very oath they take, we beat one. That very oath will kill them. And as long as they pronounce what is written inside that oath, it will happen to them one by one.
You say, brother.
One by one. They don't know anything.
Say, brother.
It's not good for someone to start something you cannot finish. It's so good. And before you took this oath, the oath will be presented to you. You will see it, you read it. Then after you will think that what we are doing is a shy play or something, political war. No. It doesn't work that. That very oath will kill them one by one. That oath will kill them one by one.
Correct, man.
So everybody that is listening to my voice, if you ever take this oath and following autopilot, or the only way out for you now is to come and do restitution and confess. Not simple. Let me put it in. Come and confess your sin and surrender yourself. That is the only way you can be free. That is the only way you can be free. Simple as it is.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. Yes, our brother stick to time. I want everybody that's calling me, you have to be like our brother just finished his call. He just exhausted 4 minutes. Highest maximum you spend here is 4 minutes to allow others to come in. Our brother are just calling me to video call. I want to bring you in and tell you something. I know you don't need to. I have already brought you in before, and they told you go and wear your clothes. At least you have put on your clothes. But it doesn't matter. Like I said, it doesn't matter, brother. I don't want you to waste much time. I give you 1 minute because I think I've spoken with you. Normally, I don't speak with people 2 times. What do you have for us? Just 1 minute, please.
Watching it. I can end you.
Yes, brother.
most of people.
Your voice is not coming out. I don't know why. Wait. Can you hear me? But your voice.
That of your family and every generation therein. There is no escape from it. It is either you stay outside, don't
Define regard the
physical experience.
Define regard the that on that hook. I want to so that neither against here I name. I don't know who the womb are too for that. I don't know what teacher or the mare or Nibo. No, and the Indians and the on that hook. No, you teacher. So now the atom take off why I separate. Then keep post for a honey over me now be a teacher. Thank you,
brother. I will do that. Correct, man. I will do that. Let us go to their mommy. Their my mommy.
Anybody that pays into any account, what happens to Eka will happen to you.
Eka.
Anybody that signs up to pay to make a comment in any platform, not just Simon's platform. Because I'm talking about people that will now come up. Anybody, you say you're a freedom fighter, you're going to go sign up in any platform, you pay to make a comment. What happened to Eka will happen to you.
You see.
And right now, I'm going to decree that you will have an affliction. You will suffer an affliction for the rest of your life. And if you don't believe me, go and pay to make a comment. Go and pay anybody. I don't care if it is in the same material.
Onye shatu is say akwa. Hi, I'm happy. This woman is she working with the US? Like our brother just called now. Our brother said I should call this thing and deposit. He called to Wahaga the surrender our director. No, our leader has suffered. He was under pressure when he was saying this thing. US forced him to say it. So my brother, when anything you put, they must have a way to counter it. Now the question I'm asking them now: why not work and get out or work for US? I want to ask many of you. This woman now that is shouting, is she working for US? And then a super chat. Madam, start from beginning. I think the voice is echoing. Kama hikuru. Onyemanya attack. Before. I know why I'm repeating it. Onyemanya attack is saying the truth now.
The Anenora was telling him to take more off. The Anenora now set up Simon State. It's now a business center. To connect.
Let me see a photocopy machine. It's a business center. Am I a business center? Where table? Where computer? Where sticker? Calendar? Then the different types of invitation card which are design and photocopy. And I have a haircut and a like this. Man, I want to move. Something must move a man to react. What is moving me is called ideology and a physical experience of the poverty our people are passing through. Go back home, you witness it. In a Biafra, many of them have never gone home for years. Only this one now have never gone home for complete 8 years. He wrote it at the tribute he wrote for the dead mother. This one you are seeing here now is under exile for God knows how many years. Since she traveled, she's never gone back home. Look at her here. Oba is on her knees. They are finding a way to lure her in to come back home. She can't step her foot in Nigeria, let alone to Edo. This one may be close to 20 years. This one is this one that the chief architect sponsor of the disunity among us. So he's using people, she's using those that don't know the suffering of our people. Practical experience. I'm not talking the one you see on Facebook. Hey, our people are suffering. Go back home, you see it. I put here. I want freedom of Biafra go no, let me go and sleep. I am happy you are saying it, that they are using it for business. I'm happy it's coming for your mouth. Had it been me that said they say envy. Ghana, someone is doing the good job now. He has more followers than you, and the people are donating. Are they donating? They are making money. You don't know that he's speaking good. It's coming from you people.
The Anenora was telling him to take more cost. The Anenora now set up Simon's page. It is now a business center.
Super chat.
To comment, you have to pay. Anybody that pays into any account to make it, what happens to Eka will happen to you.
You say.
Anybody that starts up to pay to make a comment in any platform, not just Simon's platform.
You say.
Because I'm talking about people that will now come up. Anybody, you say you're a freedom fighter, you're going to go sign up in any platform. You pay to make a comment. What happened to Ekam will happen to you.
You say.
And right now, I'm going to decree that you have an affliction. You will suffer an affliction for the rest of your life. And if you don't believe me, go and pay to make a comment. Go and pay anybody. I don't care even if it's Sistema sitting here. Pay Sistema to make a comment. You will see, you will suffer and you can't pay you.
Idiot. Can't pay you. The guy left his job. Many of you don't know. He was doing one part-time nonsense. In fact, I don't know whether he's working. If you go to his profile, he says he's an instructor. Now they're going to give him an instructor. If you like, now we go to his profile. Not a crayfish. Now, bushmeat. As I remember. Let me find it while they're speaking.
I'm just saying, because now what you people are doing, I don't understand it. I now don't understand it. Now we have to have, look at how they distracted Simon yesterday.
He said, they don't make of it though.
Silver group, all the group. You guys don't see what the candidates are doing. This and another super chat. Oh, she go and see, now it's all super chat. She is the same lady that brought and brought Igbo Congress person to Simon. When I called it, nobody saw what was wrong. How can we are autopilot. Somebody come here and was talking about Igbo. Igbo is we Igbo. Live and let live. Can you guys hear? Did you guys even hear what he said? Did you guys hear what he said? Live and let live. After all the suffering of Martin Nandika. Martin Nandika is in DSS Johnson. And what Alerona super chat. This is not even a real name. Alerona. What kind of name is that? The super chat lady. Now, even, you see how God is doing. Because if Nelly started seeing it, they will say she's crazy. Now, she even came to say it's her brother-in-law. And I'm like, thank God. You are the one. How can you bring somebody that is talking evil, talking about live and let live, into Simon's program? Because you're doing super chat. Now, the platform is converted to super chat platform.
I'm not the one saying it.
A freedom fighter is now paying to make a comment.
I'm not the one saying it. No, I will do a school here. I will make you sell the 7,000 teeth. Or you get it from them. On a comac, 7,000 teeth. So we want 7,000 teeth. My computer, guy gave me one. Happen one. You let me filtrate our land. It's not possible. I can have soon both physical and spiritual, online and on ground. To teach, no more freedom. Teach.
And now you see the new strategy they're using to distract you.
Yeah, even 12 money. We like this. Yeah, where that man like this. Yeah, from Amazon and there from that side. Nigga, asking the thing and on, asking the thing on the group. Now I put you something and talking. See, when you're in a melody show, or when you are doing a melody show, no matter what you want. The fact that people are watching does not mean they are stupid. There were more people that are more brilliant than many of us that are talking. But because they don't feel like talking. Maybe I want to go to Koku. Or they don't like speaking. Or maybe these are the people that like to, when the thing start happening, you see them, they come out to support. In another show. Okama is coming from you are overall leader. Chineke di anwan. Oluwa di anwan.
More than 400-something people died in Imo State. And somebody will call the program and be talking about who made you one number.
Hold on there. Let me show you what this idiot is doing before I continue picking call. Let the page now. Let us go to his page. freedom. Uno hapo kwa ha sha to out. Let us go to his page to see what is in page. Onye mere freedom. Mere freedom. Let me actually convert to Ugumabiri market. Look here. Look here. Before they say I'm lying. Look here. Kuna hold the page now. Let the page. Onye mara anyi Biafra television, radio, Biafra radio, TV, Insema radio. Look here. There. Go down. Look here. Here, honey. Look here. Look here. Digital create. I want to give Biafra here. Digital create. Look here. What's all digital create? Then look here. Bushmeat, antelope, $150. Antelope. Crayfish, £8, not $1. Sorry. Fresh crayfish, £8 each. Fresh crayfish, bulky supply. Oh no, I'm freedom. Look here. Look at it here. Look here. Look at the platform before I say, and there's is a lie. You go and concoct something. Look here. Delivery fee, minimum order, £40. Accept Visa, MasterCard, you get to get this sense. They on the platform and the freedom. Had it been is a different platform, my brother. Anybody can do business. Anybody can go and do business. But you cannot use the same platform. It's freedom. So what? Let us assume now somebody who does not know what is going on want to know what you are doing. Or be a pretty freedom lanya or Ghana profile here. I'm going to get the Biafra. Look here. Menu. Ethiopian. Even all that like Ethiopian. Or the Biafra also. Ethiopia, Middle East, Caribbean. Delivery area 50 kilometers. Delivery fee minimum £40,000. 40 Great Britain pounds. Then it take a you either even a MasterCard or credit or debit. Get over when you crayfish. So, hey, man, freedom. I'm what. You put on that nonsense. I say, you want freedom now. Wow. We have to get that one then. We need action. We need action now. Give us action. Do it. They're not giving action. Look, you only crayfish. It's like a US that will. Yeah, my brother, you call me and I'll quit your call. Let me call you back. Is what I did was not normal, but normally if I'm on a high speed, don't need to relax. Let me quit your call. Autopilot, running home. They don't call. My name is they don't exist. Computer generated machine. Yes, can you hear me? Very snappy, brother. Yes, brother, you're welcome.
Good morning from here.
Yeah, you're welcome, brother.
I'm calling you from Ghana.
From Ghana, yes.
Yes. I'm there, Electrical.
Okay.
I want to thank you so much for the work you are doing. The infiltrators, they have tried and they have failed and they will continue to fail.
Exactly.
Because in this struggle, many infiltrators have came and they have tested it and they see how, and all of us see how they failed and they will continue to fail.
Exactly.
What I want to tell you is that you should hold on, keep on keeping on. We are surrounding behind you.
Exactly, brother. Exactly.
I'm an IPOB, registered IPOB member.
You're welcome.
Ghana.
You're welcome.
Okay.
You're welcome, brother.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, brother. Our brother from Ghana. Yes, thank you. Let me still complete what I'm showing you. Normally, let us see. I have shown you menu. Okay, let me go to. I think you can go up a lot. Let me see what is there. You never called me before. Yes, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Hello?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm hearing you. Good morning from here.
Yeah, good morning, brother.
Okay. Thank you very much for your effort.
Okay.
I'm following you always. If you look at this woman who could lady, only point for the autopilot in Sima.
Yes.
Only point there. Yes, that is that thing where they're letting business.
Yes.
Not convince people. Not convince the threat news you are ever. autopilot, ATL sim at 500. I want to I'm on a question. What am I seeing? $508 autopilot. Thank you very much. We appreciate. We didn't appreciate for the money.
Yeah.
So what human said now is correct, and that very page you now consumer. I don't know that guy. I don't know. I don't know. Among they're just among candidates within the Igbo people. It's that way in the daytime.
I'm telling you,
people following this animal as something new just like doing like this. So they go and they come to South Africa and they bring an aga from Biafra. Go to Dr. Parrot and start crying because if Tigiri can die their neighbor, what are they doing? Nnamdi Kanu is suffering for all of us day and night. You are not by the one corner. They really go. Now, I teach you go online in the daytime.
My brother, get tonight. If they are defrauding people and they're keeping quiet, it will be better. But as they defraud them, they were telling them, don't contribute to don't contribute to TOS. They are criminals. That's the problem. That's the problem.
From Spain, now when Nnamdi Kanu na-eme nke na Nnamdi Kanu is travel from here to here to here to here travel go to Spain kama mo ya na kwa unu ba go dey ba unu ba no media go to man nke anwa unu ba go dey rice Nnamdi Kanu elira ka obu o kino elira to autopilot ya ga area the world ka ifu ni ara nya so according to
Exactly, brother. Thank you very much, brother. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yes. I was thinking it's an autopilot. It's not. Let me show you more on that this guy page. You know, I'm only on menu. Just watch this. Watch this. Let me bring it close. Let me bring it bigger. We are doing Biafra here. Nothing. Okay. Only you can go on a page. Again, later man, and there's something. Let hold on a page here. This is his media. Look here. Look here. First of all, we are human beings. And we are continuously learning, educating, coaching, monitoring, and inspiring ourselves to growth and development. Ogola. Then look here. Big man and here one face. And then we open hour from 9 o'clock to 17 o'clock. Opening hour offices from Mondays to Saturday 9 to 17. Sunday. One day then you freedom fighting and when we're time. Onye son around you know, we don't even know. As I am now, sometimes when we say online, but I will not. Like yesterday, I know I will not have time. I try to do it inside the car. Or the easy. Wear time. Look here. Support at the same media. Look here. Not so ever. People, you know, when we had we are IPOB and people. They are embezzling money. They are being paid salary. And many of you bought into it. Let me tell you the 3 types of people we have in Biafra land. So that you watch it. Forget that I'm shouting. I am calming myself down because I know that I am screaming for others, not because of me and other Jimmy Biafra. Watch this now so that you stop bothering about yourself. It's normal in a society. Everywhere you go in a society, you have people like this. Watch. Let me increase the volume. Look at it here. So don't worry yourself. All the normal in a society.
So according to the Greeks, we have the idiots, the tribal people, and the citizens.
Yes.
The first group of people are the idiots.
Idiot. Get now. So that you know the people they are called the idiots. Imama even they are follow and autopilot you do. And at the same time, you agree with blood. The hater of people, they don't want their progress. Rather, they will be causing mayhem. They claiming as if they are working.
We have the idiots, the tribal people, and the citizens. The first group of people are the idiots. The idiots are a group of people or individuals who don't care about other people in another group. They will be with the group whether for good or for evil. If the group is doing evil, they will support the evil.
Exactly.
If the group is doing good, they will support the group. If the group is doing evil, whatever.
Our young man and about Paul Achebe and Ejiro, they took their heel. They are not now in this group. And when other people cannot be there, whether they are doing anything, whether it's the evil they are there, they say we what you don't know is bigger than you. These two individuals ran for their heels. Paul Achebe, for example. Yeah, the guy at just passed here, I know son him. Fit to go in your now. Now Paul Achebe have fly out from the plane with the parachute. And the safe landing, nothing happened to him. She followed. Other idiots are still inside. Gas are going. Make on a land, make a soon. You know, it's our autopilot.
If the group, whether for good or for evil, if the group is doing evil, they will support the evil. If the group is doing good, they will support the group. If the group is doing evil, whatever the group will do, whether it is evil or not, they don't care. They will stand and support it. Nothing will change their mind
at all.
And the tribal people are a group of people who look down upon other people. Not that they are tribalistic, but they look down upon other people. They think they are better than other people. And the third group of people, according to the Greeks, are the citizens. According to the Greeks, the citizens are people who think about the next generation.
Correct.
They think about the next group of people who will come and inherit them. So whatever they are doing, they do it for the benefit of the next generation. People think politics is dirty, but politics is actually not dirty. It is dirty people who make politics dirty. There is difference between party politics and national politics. Party politics is you belong to party X, Y, and Z, and you support them for good, for the evil, and for the ugly, and you become sometimes a tool in their hands to promote evil. One of the basic explanation or definition of politics is the making of decisions in the management and distribution of resources for the public good. The management of our resources for the benefit of all. Politics will determine.
Okay, let me call another autopilot. Somebody send me a number. I'm calling. They don't pick. Not pick. Not pick. They will not pick. Our brother send me a phone. He's not. Hold on there, our father. Hold on there. Hold on there. Let me go to them. Normally, it's them that are supposed to be. I want to speak with them. I want many of you to know how they reason. That's all. When you other thing can happen. And they don't pick. Our brother send me number now plus 8 something. I think he's a China or something like that. I'm calling this. He's not picking. I'm not my number. It's like I'll buy another line. I don't know if I should buy another line. Don't you think so? They will not pick. They don't pick my call. They don't have anything to offer. Nothing was said. Let me call the one they call Austin. I spoke with last time. Probably correct your own. They don't. They will not pick. Let me call the reference sister. This one is a reference sister. A reference sister. If you are calling now, I think they want to hear your voice. That's all. We are not beating anybody. We are not beating anybody. I will get all of you. Sometimes if I call them, I will feel as if my line is not going. You know, as if you be calling, people will not pick their call. You will feel as if your line is not going. Let me pick a call of Umuchineke. They don't pick. One came in here and I said I should pin my again. I said go to my my timeline. You see the link if you want to come in. Yeah, boss. Yeah, what? If you know you are not talking about you want to come in, write me. Right now, I'll bring you in. I'll bring you in. It's ringing. It's ringing. What is going on? Wait, let me off this and on it again. Let me off this and on it again to make sure that it's going. It's going. It's going. It's going. Yes, can you hear me? Yeah, brother. Yeah, brother, you're welcome. You're welcome. Set your point, brother. Yes, only the number the Finland, send it to me here, so they might think they are. Number, continue. No, I'm not talking to you. Yes, continue, brother.
I was thinking because you know, going to know Biafrans. I see you over the wall.
He said, I know. Yes,
I'm not busy. I want to be the other, and now I look on the hand. I am really. I am going back. No more going back. I'm going to number in how are Yakara? You don't know how I go IPOB before. You have to look at program now. Don't be the use now wrong here. So hard here. So how did you not go? Let's show you what the Paziana. Why you want to know? Yeah, you don't want to know. Mazi Mutuza. Also, my character here. You see,
yeah, this guy. One of us went and changed his profile to someone. I was so that I will pick his call. He tell you that I know you. Let me call you back. You are not autopilot. How can I change your profile? he changed his profile so that I'll call him. Biafrans. No, it's not that I don't want to pick your call, brother. Yes, can you hear me? I feel you. Yeah, come on, go say to the boy. I think I don't know you. These people.
I know mother.
Yeah. Go on, brother. Go on, hearing you. Correct, man.
I want to let you know when I easy.
Correct, man.
I read my brother. You didn't know you can order. This guy I mentioned that in Jeffo. So I thought I can see where it's now to talk. Program my man out with that thing. Or you know where IPOB take the food. They take when they are not ordinary. No, we cannot prepare any. Yeah, for a work, I don't go to nothing like that. I brought ordinary. Because when the village, they want one meet the Kampanga Wafa. Let them one upper. You are more than the man. I want to take it as some take it. The second, I think I'm getting old in taking it. Second, I think I'm going my player openly say yes. I'm going to yes, my one. So I won't have it. Oh, and I ordered it. I think my one. So you are never feeling no ordinary, maybe no, I'll go in the airport to go up here. About who I do, sir. I come with that demand years now. Now, isn't the and the speaker. And I got one is sitting here in Indian native, not none the sheik Katobi. Diana trying what here. So, yeah, I prefer a Bruno. Happy feeling. No, I am not Bobo. Don't the answer a millionaire neither. Answer I want to sit on. Oh, yeah, look away, when I hear him. Don't I strike your nanny? Coming on the other. So, I enter eating or to turn on one of the secret.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. I will. Brother. I will. Thank you, brother. I love that. I bless you, brother. I love that. See how he called me and turned it to laugh and joy and merriment. It's not. Oh my God! I say I've been calling because I have now. I look and I see almost many missed calls. Or saying now this one I don't want to pick my call. I will call them. We laugh over it. We understand. That is how this life is. Because of many of you didn't understood what went through in the issue of our leader. Many of you now become an enemy with innocent souls that are doing nothing. You said they are the one that sold our leader. Then just like that. Yeah, this number of faith of God I have tried it is not working. It's not working. She blocked me. She blocked me, brother. I know I have it. I have it. But she blocked me. I have it. Or this is it another one? Let me see. Maybe this is a new one. It's ringing. Pick your color. It's ringing. This one is ringing. You are only setting up all the again our friends. Our close friend as well. Imagine you why we do my show. I get you a while. And I rush. I get you a while. It's ringing. When I send them number, may God bless you. May God bless you. Because the one I've been using before is not ringing. This one is ringing. It's a new number. You pick here now. Call Granada. It's ringing. It's ringing. Confirm. Whoever that sent me this number, may God bless you. You see, she's not picking. I will call her again. I'll call her again. We're everywhere. Before the one I have is not going. This one is ringing. Klinget. Es Klinget. In German means is ringing. Es Klinget. When you say what does Kai matter the way forward? I'm not going to the stage hand on now. It's ringing. I'm about 3 times. About here the second one. She's not picking. Let me call her again for the 3rd time. You pick here. Who question the pick? Who question are they agile? I'm always gradual. Now almost 12 o'clock now. I think we have the same time with the now we meet. She will not pick. She won't pick. They won't pick. I didn't know boss. When I send them that number, Peter, you are yes, boy, can we talk? You call me yourself, you call me. Me and you will call each other. She don't want to pick it. She don't want to pick it. I'm not. She will not pick. You disgrace her with question. The other channel number, may God bless you. I have it now. I'll be calling her from time to time. Bro, please, who are you? I just saw your 2 missed calls. Let me call you. Ask her what pilot. That's a water pilot. Now who am I? Here another person. This person has sent me +8 something. I think it's China. Simple conversation. I don't know. No, what you know the freedom of. Eh? They will not pick. Or do I want to have a GP phone? Who are you? You call me 2 times. Yes. Can you hear me, brother?
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, brother. Can you hear me? Hello? Let me call you back again. Maybe he know my voice. Our name is the thief in Finland. He would have seen the pastor asked him the thief on. Yeah, brother. Good morning from here. Hello? I will leave it here now. What is going on? You pick my call, you don't want to talk. Can you hear me? Can you speak? You know my voice. Don't pick a call. They don't want to talk. They don't want to talk. Let me not be giving many of you time. I called you again for the 3rd time. You pick, you bank it. It's not for you not to pick at all. You pick, you speak. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid, brother. I just want to get something from you. Can you change my profile to someone about it? I think so. I think so. Yeah, hello? Yeah. Let's go. Yeah. I put my hand on live. Yeah, today. Yeah, hello?
Hello.
Yes, brother.
Yeah, hello.
Can you hear me?
Yes, yes, yes.
You know who is speaking now, that?
No, I don't know. I don't have your contact.
We are in the same group, not top pilot. You're not in this group now, top pilot group.
Which group?
WhatsApp group. WhatsApp group.
Which WhatsApp? Because I check your number. Me and you know them for any group WhatsApp.
Whatever you have, and we top pilot.
Let's go top pilot.
That's a group now champion for the registration of Biafra. Another group that are doing very good work. They are doing good. Are you not part of them?
No. Yeah, Asari Biafra.
Go. I'm an man, but my US are failed now. That's why you now fund this thing now. Are you not one of us again? I just want to know where we are.
So I won't know what you need to do.
Hence my job now. Hence my job. How far now? In my the stage I'm now. Which stage now? What have you achieved? I'm confused. That's why I call you.
Because
you are speaking with a Biafran. All of us are fighting for the struggle to liberate Biafra. But because of what the US have done, I changed my mind to follow someone. But at the point now, I'm getting confused. I said, okay, let me search the number of people and begin to call who will now direct me to know what you have done, or have they felt like US have felt? Samson.
Yes.
I know who will be now from Anambra. But Ebin na Oscar. You watch my number, I have upload 40. I'm going to show you. When I'm him, brother.
Okay, number plus 40.
How was that? 40 was how Europe? I want from Europe. How was 40 was
Okay.
So, I'm notation now gonna have US hammer. So, autopilot I enjoy now. Because what have you achieved? Because I'm confused.
No, because autopilot because I don't know you, Kita. You are just to come and then take a number. Come on, any group, any group,
brother. Biafra. It means you cannot explain the person. It means you need to be in contact before you begin to explain the person about the genuine struggle we are into. Are you afraid to talk about the achievement?
Now you called me and then take here. Come on, group You need to go to the excuse. Wait.
Yes, okay.
You need to go to the then you have the privilege to pick your call.
Yes.
So if you pick your call,
correct. I don't want us to waste time. You are speaking with Methuselah, one name Melchizedek, and I believe you know who is Methuselah. Methuselah is a die-hard supporter of the struggle piloted by DOS as it stands now. And I know you're an autopilot member. Somebody send me your number that you're a die-hard autopilot. And I want to debate with you people because I have been calling you online to join me and educate our people what you have achieved. And thank God I can get you on phone. And I have to reiterate, I am not an autopilot member, God forbid. But I want to ask you, what have you people achieved since you said US has failed? Please, the floor is yours and you are online. The whole world is hearing you. I want to make it open. I don't want to hide anymore. People are watching from different platforms and they want to know what you people have done since the US has failed, please.
Okay, now you called an unknown person, an unknown number, which you don't know. Wait. And at the same time, you keep on ranting. This name you called now. You say that Melchizedek or what you call your name. Who be you? Who be you?
One question. My name is Obinna, and my nickname is Methuselah. One name Melchizedek. Odologanya. Aunwafibo.
Methuselah. One name Melchizedek.
Yes. Our nickname.
Now everybody go know this name where you call now.
This is not a subject matter. I want to tell the whole world. They are watching you and they are listening. Their ears are open. Even their people are watching. I want you to tell the world, and at the same time, the Biafrans watching from home, what autopilot have achieved since the US has failed. You know, all this thing you are talking about, Methuselah will not give us a solution. If you say you don't know, I will leave you.
You are just thinking from your annals.
So no problem. But I want to hear what they have done.
You are thinking from your annals.
No problem.
You don't know who. You don't know me. You just call me. You just call me from nowhere and started ranting.
I know I'm ranting. No problem.
Ranting.
It's true. I'm ranting.
You are ranting like a fool.
No problem, brother. I don't have sense, but so that I want to have sense.
He called somebody that you don't know.
Yeah.
He called somebody.
I will not cut you off.
He started ranting.
I want to know what you have done. I want to know what you have done. I know I'm ranting.
Wait. Let me just ask you.
If you don't have any other thing to say, if you don't have any answer to it, you say I don't know. I don't know why you keep on talking nonsense. Zuzuru. Yes. I'm not the answer. They want argument. I will call you again. I got my talking calm or down. You can calm your spirit down. If not, you must speak your call. You can calm down. Nobody. I put it off now. I put it off. Nobody's hearing your voice. You got to take a cup of water, relax, and speak. The whole world want to hear your voice. Nobody's hearing you. Like I said, I lower the voice. Now, are you ready to talk, or you talk like a human being? What have autopilot achieved? I don't want us to go into argument. What have they achieved? If you say they don't have nothing, you tell me. Do you need to tell me before you tell me what they're doing? Is it a secret affair? Autopilot or a secret court? Is it a secret court? When we check out this boy finish, what happening? Cool down. Can you talk? Okay, okay, sorry. I apologize for intruding into your affairs, but forget about this argument of speaking from Anus. That one is just a I want to know what you people have done. You put the lot of hold. I'm going to call them for the last time. Even if they call it, if I didn't do it this way, you will not pick my call. So that I use this pretending that I'm one of you to bring you in. See, he's not picking it. I'll block for them. They are here. This one is commenting. This one is here. Look at you are right, bro. He's liking like a fool. They will call. I have Susan your hair. I block you. I'm not. I got to talk to you now, but no debate. Nothing. When nothing, my brother, block one. I'm nothing. I will send them. We send them. I want to find the other until they will stop picking call. Only one zone send that beacon. My bokola this one again. This one here. Another one. This one. Okay, he broadcast on Facebook. Only number do autopilot. This one is they want to run away from being autopilot. We very pick here. This one is jamming. This one is jamming. They must learn how to be calm. Yes, this one is Germany. Let me call him from Germany here. He's ringing. Yeah, hello, brother.
Hello, Mazi.
Ndewo, brother. You quit my kun. I'm one of this in this group, WhatsApp group. I'll give a number from WhatsApp group. Are you an autopilot?
No, I just don't go down drama. I can't
my name is all these other ballots are getting or we went to know and I will call you again, brother. Also, the thing they was in you. Who got that? May I apologize. I'm not the one you one day had about hate speech. Hate speech, Paul. Hate speech. It's a hate speech. Another autopilot. I will call only your women. Come bother this one again. Also, now I pack up Haru. Autopilot is not a good discussion. I will call you again. Oh, I will be on my name. William Madu. Bro, they got the last. How can I back? Can you hear me?
What's it?
Yeah, bro.
Let me get you the phone because I can actually sense strong.
I'm not going to. I'm
Tell big gun. Okay. Autopilot are or zero you na time away near the issue. When I mean autopilot will need the issue.
Okay.
So simple. So in my own data was shared in autopilot. If one has a bank attack, it was on the video. The one of Mozo cannot resolve.
It is correct. I have to accept. Then I want to know what they have achieved. My US are happen joke. So only joke on autopilot. So I was now can we get up from India joke? What have they done with that their joke now to bring our leader out? Since they said other ones are fair, please.
I'm going to check a kind program. Invite them by your platform.
You're on a platform already. You're on a platform. You're online. You're speaking on live program. So when I think I like using I each work I be live now. I'm live already.
Okay. Imagine but don't get to me that way.
I am doing something. That's what I like more teaching. People will call I hear one and I can and they are open now autopilot. Then at your main map because more of them is a little bit confused. At your main map, what have they achieved now since towards something be feasible? Because as I'm calling you now, you are living in Germany at least. For you to live in Germany I want Asia. For you to cope there and be living there, my brother. Your sense of reasoning got to be different. I'm not praising you, but I want to know what have they achieved that is feasible that can bring our leader out since other ones have failed.
Okay. What is going on right now in Biafra land is because of Nnamdi.
What is going on, please? What is going on?
For example, the seat at home or then we are now speaking through the conscience of the people on their own, not decided to put on that path.
So on the apology, what my brother, one after the other, you find your debate here. You find your debate here. God hate him too much in issue. I am too much. Come keep you now. And second job, on the apology, or how about this at home?
My brother, set a date. He set a date. Invite him.
Continue.
And continue. Chelu. Yeah. I team a program. In short, all will guideline in Chakanye for medias. China. I will forward this guideline to your platform, and this is exactly how we're going to use it without crashing. Because not like you make a 1 point. It just
continue. I said I apologize. Continue. I will not interrupt you. Continue.
Don't worry. Say that date. Let us have a program one-on-one on your platform.
Continue. I'm listening.
I've told you, set up a date. I'll come to your platform. We have a debate.
What is the difference? What is the difference? What is the difference now and when you set up the date? What is the difference?
First of all, they called me saying, "Are you an autopilot?"
Yes.
That is number one.
Yes.
Number two, so you
cannot hear apologize. I said I apologize. That you continue.
If you are behaving like this, when I can't make no program. If anybody is behaving like this, or who am not getting problem? Actually,
I'm listening.
When we send down a message, we get only 20 minutes of direction.
You're looking for a way to run away. That's all. And I will call you again. You said their date. How I wish I'm online so that we can talk. I told him now we're online. On any excuse, I will call you again. On my baby, he call Wakoko. He call no. He get picky until he block me. Here, but I was up. You are just running. You are looking for an excuse to run away. Away, watching, away, nothing. He's on away.
What's nigga?
Brother, continue. Continue with what I've achieved, please.
Date.
Now is the date. And when I'm time for another day, and when I'm so many things. Now, teach us. Many people are watching you. Teach us. I will not interrupt you again. My mouth is short.
My brother, you don't rush. We're in a freedom fighter. You don't rush. Always direction don't get it and I will also forward it to you. Okay, watch, yeah. So that when you watch, it's about 10 minutes program. You understand? Direction. So that I'm going to with more. Once you're having program, then if you follow these tactics, believe in your honesty, you are going to achieve what you want to achieve in that program. And everything that you play. So simple. Then me, I'll give you date. Don't worry. I will send you a message, then I'll tell you the day and check a new program. Is it okay?
Continue.
Is it okay? I will give you a date.
Don't worry. The date will be different. Just tell us the achievement. Autopilot have achieved. Then you cannot fix a date.
Please. Don't worry. I'll give you a date. Let me do what I want to do. Oh,
don't have your WhatsApp. You are running away. Have you seen it? You have run away, and I will call you again. Why I'm not Yanna. You just find a way to run away. You have nothing. You want to give me a date. So when you're born now, what tell you now? Joy, what have IPOB achieved? It's when you get near date. You give me a date. Oh, how about I run away. Let me call our brother here. The guy is running away. Program. You give me a date. And you brother. It's a premium date.
Yes.
Well, give me
to be honest, if you know all these black people who are Africa, how can someone who black people who are Western world, West money here? That is due to because of no leper and the politicians, all the black people in Africa, or they can do not go for Karamale here.
Exactly.
This people not Germany, not Western world, but look at how his brain only for 20 years. He went to the wickedness of a black man. He went to the wickedness of black people. Like before, one of my friends is one of their so-called autopilot. This guy from yesterday, he went to go people like the whole black race, like the Syria and the other Genesia will that former Eastern region.
Correct.
Go to Igbo, go to Ejo, go to Ogoni. The vulnerable people who want to bread without the Genesia, onye mere a ga-eji wee gwa ha na akpọlitere onye nwụrụ anwụ ekwerụ onye mere ọ ga-eji gwa ha na a na-emere ha ọgwụ na be ha ka ha jee na leta je kpata ego ekwerụ onye mere a ga-eji gwa ha na nne ha mere ha gala n'iru ekwerụ onye nwe mee ihe mere a ga-eji gwa ha na lụọ ọnkụ ha ji akara aka ha ya ga nwere kọmpanị nọ na be nna ha ekwerụ the most valuable people nọ na this world ndị ojii bụ na that former Eastern Nigeria ebe a ga-enweta ya. All these people nọ na so-called pilot. All these people who see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. All these people who go against our struggle. All these people, all these super cats are in Zima. That's a point from Bobrisky. That super cats are that guy on land. The enemies of Biafrans, enemies of Ndigo. Because I'm the two level. Now, household enemy is very easy. Look on our side. All your men are not the value to know so good. Before you know it, they will be in America. Very easy and gullible some people. Only get to have your Mecca rolling stone. You only get to have your boss in Okoko. All these people, when they carry you to die in the church, there is the Kasulemana, there is the Kambaka, there is the Kanjodu for her, there is the Kasibi to her. After the Europe, all of Europe, my Christianity, those people are all of ya. But our struggle. What was the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu another savior? All these people, all these people, they only have to introduce to move. Can I say an individual? And all your men have been tell us the movement so that they only can support this Biafra. That's all and really that they give our people of God because how are they never had the go level. So all these people see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That side immediately. Let us the strategy and I talk for long. But think I can't see how I can go along. I can't see how I go along. You to the of people, you to Simon Letaleme, you to people do Leme. You didn't betray this struggle. Tell me I get between here and when they came here because IPOB is a very strong institution. It's a very strong institution. And one of the people can everybody came out to here. I can't see those people out that go on. We go the rule. All Biafra, all here Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, all here Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, all here Metosela.
Correct man. When a Biafra speak, you will know. Our brothers, on from Germany, but also you see our brothers speaking eloquently. A Biafra speak, you will know. On a flow. Also, on date. Any date, many of you go to Biafra. So I will tell you, no. So now you are for what you know about Biafra. This is your date. You know that was a man here for who could you then a person does all then upon you already job. I will go to you. I will. Many people are calling. Many people are calling. I think let me pick the course of Muchko. Yes, can you hear me? Yes, hello. Hello? Well, you're not talking now. Go to yes, you said. No, I'm talking. I'm talking. One more. Yeah, you're welcome, brother. Oh, yeah, man, too. Yeah, brother. I greet you, man. I greet you. I know you're talking. Mama, I know. When I see your voice, I know. You see, at least you agree that you are not, but they will be denying. They will be denying. Continue, brother. Continue.
That's right. You see, I want to say something. Okay. You know, you blame them because one cannot give what he or she did not have. Exactly. I don't know if you understand. You are correct. When we talk about top pilot, like this the last call I just said, these guys these are the product of the wicked minds we have in that eastern region, not all, because we using the phrase of all is like to make if anything different, that is taking. I understand. We are eastern region, so we shouldn't helping all this their colonial mindset. So these are the most wicked set of people among us there. You understand? Yeah. So people can come out and boldly say that they are that they love Mazi Nnamdi Kanu or that they want freedom. Only few that we are killed out of emotion, you understand? Because some of our people like it, let it be now, but you don't have what it takes to do that thing that you want. No. Yes. You understand? These are those that our leader will say at times that we are not mentally tough. You know, that's mental toughness. Since their brain is not strong to handle some certain information or to reason beyond what propaganda can do, that is why they just follow weird. Like I asked somebody the other day, I said, so you mean that Mazi Nnamdi, so long as he is the one that makes you to start talking about Biafra, and now he is in the hands of the enemy. Are you telling me now that because Mazi Nnamdi is in the prison, in the DSS custody, now you have to throw away everything that Mazi Nnamdi has established for some of his people? The reason why he is under incarceration now, he established a lot of things, and from his teachings, most of us eyes are open today. Our brains can reason beyond to the way before. So you want to tell me now that because of Mazi Nnamdi is in the prison now, you have to just switch on everything he has, waste them off, and now follow any conductor or driver that comes as he speaks with the bus and started shouting Biafra, Biafra, Biafra. Then he jumps into the bus without even knowing you are to say this. Exactly. Just Biafra, you know, like the way they used to do like Ochodi and the my two. Conductor and driver will come outside. My two. Passengers will run inside. You don't even know if it is one chance. Exactly. Ochodi and my run the enter inside. This is exactly what these guys are doing now. And the wicked ones, like the only car now is from Germany and also calling from Germany. Maybe even when he came out too, because we say I do to the child and he was not of my. So if you try to one has to Germany never or council on before my watch every day, you are saying no no. Okay, matter of Anyania or I remember. Yes. This program see find a mess in a mess studies twice. Most of these guys now, like when you care program now, people like this, we need to be seeing them. But hand is only his. Don't worry, I will fix a date for him so that I will come live. I will fix a date. I will fix a date. I want to see him. If you have somebody here, they don't come outside. And we are looking for them. They only hide inside their rooms and make noise. We are here. I want to run. I could have put a mud in here. You don't understand me? I'm not in bed here. Problem. They can't brag it. What says here? We are looking for these guys. Most of them are for a year. We are here. Can do stand report. And that example, we start it with ourselves. All I'm running how you look at your chat. While I'm most of the problem about our people are here. So I didn't want to go to practical example I had in people. So when I was doing the map, correct man. Thank you, brother. Yes. This man is one more job. I will tell you. So man, continue your good work. Thank you, brother. I'm gonna about this guy. Thank you, brother. Correct man. Yes. You understand? Correct man. Thank you, brother. My brother sent me a number, and unfortunately the number is Kiamaka Ajere. Normally, I have told myself not to call that guy. I don't know whether I should call him. I block him. And sometimes last 2 weeks or last month, he sent me an apology message, and I've never responded. And somebody sent me a number now again, and I added the number. It become a number that I have already that I blocked. And if I didn't call now, the person, let me call him. Let me open him. I block him. Somebody send me a number now. Said I should call, and I check his. Should I call him or the necessary? Is it necessary to call the guy? I don't think it's necessary. No, Methuselah, call him. I want to see another people's opinion before.
Hello? Methuselah, Biafra.
It's already Biafra.
I can end my brother. After the program can on.
Yes, also it will end now in the next 10 minutes. I will off the program. Yes, continue.
Okay, my brother, God bless you. Makaoloma inalo. You are call them to me nene funarinu or atrigi namma.
Biko my brother, I'm sorry, ma obulesi okwifa na phone efe na social media na wa ego leader na agụrụ na agụ ya obulesi okwu.
I'll tell him I will go a keep question at an agro na be. Oh, in the onion. Have you been to Nigerian cell before?
I'm going there. I go there.
Not I want an agro grandmother. You need even if body already self. My brother, the environment itself cannot even allow you to eat. They are starving him. Yes, he's correct.
Try. Okay, Peter, now, and then here with the next step now, I am, because India and the team will push him. Often I get more here, so I'm so not there and then the party from a palette. We are not bound there.
Are you an IPOB member first? You got one joke. Are you a member of IPOB?
Yes.
A registered member?
Yes.
Okay, I will call you. I will call you. If you say you want to be partaking in something, I will call you after the program.
Okay. God bless you.
All right, God. I will call you. They say I should call this guy, Chiamaka. You know why I don't want to call that guy? That guy made a lot of broadcasts with my picture and my name. Why? He's supporting someone. Let me call him. I got secure this boy. He's ringing. Let me call him. I'm a Joe. I because normally I don't supposed to call him.
Hello?
Yes, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Who is this?
This is Methuselah.
Hey, Methuselah, one day Melchizedek. Okay, I know I'm on the spotlight. Are you on live?
I'm on a live program. Are you walking? Can you speak?
Okay, let me park my bike. I'm riding my bike. Let me park and talk to Biafrans. Okay. I am going to do one minute.
I have a question to ask. You know, I know you are sending me a lot of messages and I've never replied. It's not that I'm not seeing the message.
You don't want to answer me. Why? Now you are still angry with me now.
Not really. Why would I be angry with you? I'm not Biafra. I'm just an individual. So, but at least what has happened? I know if I cannot count number of people that use my pictures to do program in defense of this thief in Finland, you are one of them. Even my wife is on your myself. In my picture, my program, and I'm coming, brother. I'm coming, brother. I am shocked to see where the person you are defending, because I said I will poison the bastard, and my statements have never changed in that time. You know, and we are telling them that Methuselah hates Simon Emma from day one. You know, so I begin to wonder. I know I used to call you before the saga started. I know, but it's a shocking and to see people fighting without evidence. Now, the reason why I called you is that I know you have had your own experience, even though your leg is also. I will not force you to make your decision, my brother. I have to be honest. I don't want to force you to support anybody. You have to stand on whatever you stand. But at least many of you have gone there and come out. I don't know your experience. Just in 2 minutes. I don't know your experience you've had as an autopilot. Proud one. I remember those days you used to shout it. You say no apology. You know, our autopilot is dead. A man make an there. You know, he cannot get the flight. He take a parachute.
I was not rescue mission because the flight library. The window. So I want to put now the window the flight in the explode. If I go to the flight crash land there, I'm not make effort to save you because I wouldn't take the effort like that. It's still okay. Explode, so you won't be able to save any life. So right now, every effort to save life, what we are doing. Now let me quickly tell you, a house divided against itself, how can it stand? Now, this is a house already, you know, because you know the house has no foundation, because you cannot continue to fly an organization without a leader, and they claim that there's no leader. And then because they claim there's no leader, although somebody there is a leader, but is hiding as if he's not the leader, then the house is divided against itself now, and it cannot stand. The house is crashing.
I don't know if you are aware of yesterday, even what was happening. Somebody will say the people of Idu, and I will say people of Biafra in the same house. And then I will say God will help many. And then I will say God will help Simon. The same house. And I will say stop fighting Simon. And then I will say stop fighting many in the same house. So if you are still in that flight, I beg you, my name is Master Chabaka Jere, and I have made a lot of mistakes, and the best thing in life is to realize your mistake on time and then correct yourself. So please, IPOB have a structure, and nobody can destroy that structure. It's impossible. If you have anything against an individual, you can face it. But to say you sack a structure, okay, the same structure you sack, is it not the same structure you are waiting for them when they say something, come and analyze it? But you sack them. When they analyze about what they do. The same legal team you have been fighting. All of a sudden, Simon is now saying that that's not Biafra. But the same Biafra they have been fighting before, you have not said anything. Now it's done on you that Biafra and the rest are doing something. You are telling them not fight Biafra. Is that not foolishness? But this is the foolishness I see. I know. I decide to say, man. Okay. I have a question because what I'm going to ask you is what I noticed. I noticed that you are afraid of Simon. I want us to face reality. It's not that you are afraid that he will beat you. In life, there's somebody you will see in life like this. You talk to the person, you will be somehow afraid. You will be managing your statement so that it will not look as if you are challenging, the person. I don't know. The guy used the spirit to hold you because I know you are someone that is outspoken. But it is very shocking watching you so many times until at this last moment he came and asked you and told the whole world that your brain is empty. He told the whole world that he thought that there's something in you, that you have nothing. That how can he reject your people because of you that cannot contribute anything towards this struggle? Maybe at that point you begin to now know that you have a time to speak to this guy, because all this while, even the time you have an interview with I think in the same program Paul and Quebec called, the way you are pampering your statement, when you say Biafra has matured, you say no. So I was wondering, the guy you joke with you. Give me time. Give me just 2 minutes. Let me explain. I am a very logical person, and I'm a very critical and analytic person. Simon Ekpa is a proud and a very. I want to be very. I don't want to say something that we think maybe I'm fighting him because he's saying bad things about him. He's someone that is full of himself. If I didn't approach him the way I did that day, I wouldn't have been able to bring it clear to him that I know his game. So he can, you don't allow people to ridicule you. You try and use that intelligence in you. If you have watched my program, you see that I address him the way I am addressing him now. It's not because I'm afraid of him. You understand? The guy is a manipulator. If you know this book, they call 48 Laws of Power. I'm reading it. He has read it. I'm reading it. He has read that book. I have been using that book. I have finished it. I have finished that. I started reading that thing when I was in year 1. I think it's written by Robert Greene. If I'm not mistaken. Robert Greene. Yes. Simon knows that I know more than all those people that are there. That's why he's trying to destroy their mind, to tell them that I don't have anything to offer. If I show you my conversation with Simon, you will know that if it is someone that have nothing to offer, so why would you even be sharing things with him like this or talking with him like this? I have nothing to offer all of a sudden. So I don't play that kind of game. He knows I know him. And when I come out to really analyze him, only that Facebook is giving me a lot of hard time. If I analyze Simon, he will know that this guy is the only guy that knows. Even when he's thinking, I already know what he's about to say. So the way he used to lie to people, that I know what is in Mazi Nnamdi mind. I know what he has in his mind before he says it. Because he's a manipulator. I've been dealing with manipulators like him. People like Adobere, Oyobepo, Olukoya, all these criminal pastors. I've dealt with them before, man. Someone is not up to them. You understand? So, my brother, I am sorry for the way I harassed you a long time. I'm very, very sorry about it. I will come to Austria. I will see you. I'll come to Austria. So we will talk. It's okay. Take care, brother. Right. Take care. Take care, brother. This person that sent me this number, this is what he sent me. He said I should call. Normally, Methuselah don't want to call, but it's okay. It's okay that I've called. I put my number here for people to call. One Oko is asking me to, who are you? I will call you. I should call you. Okay. If I call you now, Biafra will come, or what? If I call you now, Biafra will come. I put my number here to call you. So I should call you. Ilanya na webe he pastor.
I'm unblocking them, my brother. Say Methuselah, unblock those people. So to tell him, you don't need to beg somebody to unblock you, brothers. Yes, can you hear me? Very snappy, my brother. I know you. I don't need to ask
my brother. Please, just 2 minutes.
Okay.
Please, allow me to end my view. You see this person that called now?
Yes, yes.
I'm telling you, those people that are on autopilot are better than this guy.
Okay.
Because I don't see anything that will make this guy who has been in IPOB for long, that Simon will convince him that he will tell us that he joined autopilot and later come out. You see, he still have more than the symptoms of autopilot, more than those people that are here. He form another group. Don't mind all this thing is starting. Chiamaka, Raphael, Ajere. Even the symptoms of now, when you combine this with autopilot, all capital haram. Symptoms here, just leave you all this around. That's what I want to talk.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. Hey, our brother, this is our brother, the best. I know him. Yeah, boy like this. I don't call tsunami no cool. American people, I have some boy. Let me. This way said I'm not there now. I block videos. Also from this one from is it Japan? From Japan. I'm a brother from Netherlands. I will call you. I'm not calling you. I can't hear you. Excuse. I'm calling you now. This is a call or I'm calling you. Because I have you in my WhatsApp and I block you. I'm calling you now. Okay, the number is boy. Now, me, I just pick you call it. Call me. Okay, you don't want to take his call. Call me. You call me now. I'm call you one. I'm not using this one. You may pick your call me. Yes, can you hear me, brother?
Good morning from you.
Can I call my number? We'll go today. Yeah, continue.
Yes, by God, it's okay for me. IPOB, one family, IPOB. This last caller now, he said the perfect thing about Tabaka did it. Anyway, I know that you yourself, you cannot align if there's belief. Tabaka is one of those Christian believers of this that are confusing this struggle today. Till today, even though he claimed that he has repented, he has not repented in that way because everything on the men now want to form the new people, new kakos, new group believe in this struggle through Jesus Christ. Those are the kind of people that is gathering right now. So I don't want all these religious fanatics to start calling in this program to start saying nonsense and trying to confuse us because they are already extra confused more than the other piloters. That is one. You know, don't you into forward now. This also means this also pilot in a people, they will not call you out. I'm saying that somebody should give number or someone else's number. Keep on account. I calculated that your flyers that you did. I even tagged someone else today. I've not seen anybody. Have anybody call you for that program, that debate? So it's like I cannot link to them.
That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing, brother. What I'm doing.
Yeah, cannot join it because they know the truth, but they want to die in lies. They want to die in failures. And I've said it before. Anybody not supporting someone else today who is criminal, and they know it. Keep on and look at the way they sound. They sound so criminal, and they have calculated your number that nobody should pick your call again. They calculated your number.
No, I'll buy another number. I'll buy another number.
Yes.
I'll buy another number.
Keep calling them. We will keep calling them. No going back. Thank you so much.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. I will. Thank you, brother, for that. Let me call this one now. I wrote his number now. I'm calling him now. I will block him. I blocked him before. Now I'll block him. Or go to my timeline. In fact, I'm not calling you here. You are in America. You say you're in America. Go to my timeline. You will see a link there. I will not call you. In fact, let me block you back. You don't need to come here. You say call you. You don't want to call you. If you are a man, you say your name is what is your name again? What is your name? You say I should call you. Don't run away. Call me now. I'm not having been attachment house. Even internet in Nabia for most. Umaka permission you have there. Where is you? Where is your name? Say your name is Sebunam Augustine. Go to my timeline. You can hold the link of Methuselah one name Methuselah. Click the link, I will bring you in. So that the world will hear you debate. I have blocked you back. I don't need to bring you. Yes, can you hear me?
Yeah. Good afternoon.
Yes, you're welcome.
Yes, well, connected. Go to the you say, it could be autopilot. Even if people putting our road tomorrow, they will not answer because the reason is that they have nothing to say. I don't see how you call an registered IUP member who is following the gospel under the leadership of our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Now, Noria, the TOS is the one moving the struggle. We are all under them. If you one simple question, what have IPOP achieved? That among all the things we achieve, we can't even have one answer to give you. That person is not a member. Yes. Because these people, they only want to, like this one also we have a mini program. Look for them here, this is the man of here. Or your platform. If also they don't have anything, all of them, their brain is empty from A to Z. That is why the idiot can manipulate them.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother.
Keep disgracing them.
Correct, man.
Because you are making the world to know that they are empty. They are irrelevant.
Yes, I will.
Thank you.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. Bless you. Bless you, brother. Many of you that are watching now, look at, let me show you what they are. This is our brother said now. He said their brains are empty. I play it again. Their brains are empty. And it's true. They don't have anything. The guy wants to go and take memory card from someone, but that's why he said, I will give me a day. So he wants to go and upload data into his memory card. So the in Nigeria, they'll give anything again. They are empty brain. And about idiot. Now listen to it again. They are called idiots, according to this man.
So according to the Greeks, we have the idiots, the tribal people, and the citizens.
They are called idiots. That's their name. Just this man is defining autopilot. They are called idiots. That's their name.
So according to the Greeks, we have the idiots, the tribal people, and the citizens. The first group of people are the idiots. The idiots are a group of people or individuals who don't care about other people in another group. They will be with the group whether for good or for evil. If the group is doing evil, they will support the evil.
Exactly.
If the group is doing good, they will support the group. If the group is doing evil, whatever the group will do, whether it is evil or not, they don't care, they will stand and support it.
Correct.
Nothing will change their mind.
And brother, you are correct. You are correct. Nothing will change your mind. You are correct. You are correct, my brother. Let me go to you before I call it a day for today. Yes, can you hear me? Nothing will change them. Yes, can you hear me? Yes, brother. You're welcome. Good afternoon from there.
Yo, I think I go to from India.
From India, you're welcome, brother.
No, man. Now I'm a fight for you to speak to my brother. Yes, yeah, I'm like this guy, I'm my fire can join. I need to talk to my mom in the mic. So, like this guy, Corona. If I see a block for this guy, block for him was 100 because this guy, they can't damage those people for anyone here. Can't damage this guy for. Particularly this guy, because among those people in all these fella chain, achịrị mgboro na-akpa ya Rafael achịrị because onye anyị bụ ndị a na-enye ndị ahụ ndị their family their para na-enye pepa achịrị na village. They can't damage those to focus maybe have a got of virus because of money belongs to constitution network. Can't reach here. This is the reason why those criminals run to various programs is power monger and so on. Because of ego. But who any other thing that way has no anything US in the industry? Or because of 4 days, every month, 4 days. The reason why they run away reach them because of not really they go from 18 correct time and prayer. They are afraid when they are chance. Because they in charge. Afraid to get. This is just now run away. That other create their own group. To collect money, scamming our people. That is their job, nothing. They are busy telling everything for the head, US is bad. If you want those people in narrative, I know many of them here. One face to face. I know many of them. I used to confront them. But only how much you do not contribute for Biafra struggle. Or just how much you do not contribute, except only IPOC members. We not spend go on there. This Biafra struggle. You know that my grand protest over there 3 days ago. None of them made a change. So only they won't cry. Something problem here and here. I'm not going to make it or anything. The only thing is how many months, almost 10 months now. They kidnap going into right. Even that thing together, coming our people, using the name of that man, using the picture of Mazi, using the name of Mazi, coming our people. Every day, 4 days. This is the reason why because of that money. Go to their group. There's a group for BJD, this one monger in Finland. All of them hang up together. They're fighting for Biafra. And I'm fighting for their job in there. Imagine if this Rafael Achille and coming to them. Only no sense. So a bunch of criminals to carry our people because for instance the business of only our people love with too much. Onye jiri ojiji akpali ego ọha onye jiri ejiri emego everything material. How many times I want to go to the for years?
Yeah, it's okay, boy.
But because I don't plan I may go up virus for him or top virus for let's pretend how repent. Because I thought people just go to chance. They then just do on their own. Because they are concerned of damage.
I know, brother. It's okay, brother. I know. Thank you, brother. I know. Thank you, brother. I think we should be the last caller for today. Let me go to one last autopilot. I will be calling them, brother. I have the reason. I'm calling this one from also. This is it's ringing. Autopilot is ringing. But I didn't call them now. I'll call them next time. It's ringing. When the cable make sense. I want them. When the cable challenge make sense. When you make sense, people will have to agree. You don't need to lie because you want to protect your interest. If somebody is making sense, you said this one you talk before. I want to know what they have achieved. It's ringing. They will not pick. Then will call watch them. Our brother sending me a number +23 from here. It's ringing. It's not picking. Okay, it's ringing. I will call you again for the last time. It's ringing. They won't pick because I have nothing to offer, like our brother said. They don't have anything. Maybe you care about me. Come here with the charger. After all, their chief autopilot have told people that it's noise. You make noise. Yes, can you hear me?
Yeah, how are you?
Our sister. Can you hear me?
Yeah. I can hear you.
It's autopilot group.
Who is autopilot group?
Now I know your voice. Yeah, now I know your voice. You're not autopilot. I know your voice now. I want to get something from you, please.
Who is talking to me first of all before you talk about it?
So I am in the group, WhatsApp group they created. So I said, let me call the number to see whether I can get an information because we are lacking information now in the group. Nobody is posting anything.
Who are you, please? Who are you?
My name is Obinna from Anambra, but I'm living here in Austria.
In Austria, okay, okay.
So,
you are in that group that Innocent is the admin.
Yes, yes.
All right, okay. Now go on, please.
So, since we have been starting this our movement, I've been trying to know. Nobody is feeding us with information, at least to know what we have achieved so far towards this restoration of Biafra. So I said, let me reach out to, at least I know that I do see you speaking good about how to release our leader and at the same time how to get to freedom. So I said, okay, let me call you to see whether you can tell me what you have achieved so far, at least to make my mind calm down. So that all these Iraq, when they call me asking question, what have you achieved, I'll see something to tell them.
The Iraq from which group? We have 2 groups. Well, Iraq from which group we are talking about?
Iraq from DOS people.
All right. Before in the group, I think Innocent put out something. I think should be last month or last 2 months. There was a write-up he put out there that those who wants to be in the group of autopilot and they should leave the group. And if they don't, that means they are for Mazi, Nnamdi, Kanu, and Biafra. I think you read that information,
yes.
Did you?
Yeah, I read it. Yes, I read it.
So, which means, as it is now, because as you see me, I stand on the truth. I'm not moving. You see this in my head. Before I was a foolish person, like the Bible said. It's when I was a child. I think like a child. I reason as a child. But now I'm grown up. I live childish things. Our head, black people, has been damaged, corrupted. But thank God, he sent a savior, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who he studied the past, why we fell, and he studied the present, where we are here now. And then he now brought out the solution for us to be free. And it took him more than 15 years, if not close to that, to bring these teachings to us. Day in, day out, everybody was following him, hailing him. Nigeria was at their knees. International world was at their knees. Now, his own people sold him. But notwithstanding, he's still in the dungeon, standing on what he's saying, morning, afternoon, night. He's not moving out of it. He's there in the dungeon with one dress for 10 months now.
You are correct.
Now,
you are correct. You know why? Let me tell you what.
Let me finish my explanation before you get into I get into my final landing on you.
Okay.
So now, as we didn't see our leader in such a time of this, the DOS came up and messed up by not taking the goods by the horn and do what the people said, because the people says the government is of the people. Mazi, even when he broadcasts, he listens to the people. Government of the people, by the people and for the people. You don't lead people without listening to them. You don't lead people with lies and covering. Mazi is whiter than white. He comes out, he says everything clear. He doesn't lie. He normally say, if you see where I'm wrong, come and tell me. Because he let us know that we black people, we have to begin to be reasoning, not be pushed into things and we are swallowing. So when we saw that the DOS have messed up somewhere, we now came out and was worried what to do. We saw Simon, who came up presenting that he's out for Mazi, he's out for Biafra, he's out for what we are doing. Giving our people on their own, not minding what DOS we are doing, trying to make them not to sit at home. Our people were ready even to sit at home at those early stage for 1 week to 2 weeks to clock up Nigeria. DOS were not helping. So when we saw Simon, we came out to follow Simon so that we pursue the same thing with truth and with determination. What did we see at the end? Simon started dancing in the middle of the sea with Nelly that brought Idu. Mazi didn't tell us that our name from Ojuku time to the present time, that it is Idu. He was inclusive, everyone of the eastern zone, because he knows that the northerners are together, no matter how many cities they have there. Northerners are together. The Yorubas are together. Then, which is the west or whatever, south. Then the east should be together, because that's how the world sees the east. That's how the Fulani sees the east. He didn't say River State is different. This, all of them together. So he said, now when we all Easterners get what we're looking for, then we sit down on the table. And those who want to be on their own, let them be on their own. Those who want to be wherever they are, let them be, because by then we have defeated the enemy. Because in states of USA and other places, each of the states have their own government and everything. Mazi even said everyone is going to give their law according to their language. But what are we seeing? Mary jumped in at the initial. We thought, or me, I thought, that she came up to reveal the evil that DOS were doing, not knowing that they were all in the same shoe. The same shoe. Now it is they let the strongest, the stronger carry the leading. Just like you see the occult or the Aboros, the artists, the politicians. They have all of them have their groups. Everyone fighting and not the other group. The one that wins, they continue. So that is what exactly Nelly did. She was with the DOS then. They were together because we never knew what was going on. It's Nelly that is telling us. So whatever happened between her and the DOS is what we are seeing here. She wants to ride them. She said in one of her programs that she left her husband and her children and went to Nigeria because she wanted to work with the Nigerian government or whatever. How she's from there jumped into IPOB, I don't know. But it's not a problem. One can be anywhere, just like Simon was in the Nigerian something when Mazi was doing, until he was convinced. So if Nelly went to the Nigeria people to do whatever and then she was convinced to come and join IPOB, that's all right. But Mazi said that the Nigerian people have launched out 35 billion, he said it in his something, to buy our people so that they will make sure that Biafra ends. Now Nelly came out all of a sudden after revealing whatever she revealed and we were all shocked. She brought in the Idu something by force. Before it was that the spirit told her, I've only said the message the spirit told me. If they like, let them take. They don't like, my hands are clean. From there, she delved into forcing it on people. She delved into accusing people. She delved into cursing people. And then from there, every day, we do launching. I was doing it so with them. So that we would take the launching money and put to ESM to support them on the ground. But not at all. They now use the money to be opening Idu radio station, opening all their e-rats on the movement, holding and cursing every side. Okay, Simon also came up on his own that he is Nelly is himself. Just like the DOS said they are for Maz and Maz is for them. He said Simon said, if Simon has stood his ground, I'm not blaming anybody. Everybody has his right to say what they want to say. But I am here for Mazi to say that, as he said, and I am here for Biafra. And he continue on that. No, is to come and be hosting Nelly with the donation that she's taking even far away to Amazonia, bringing all the cultic something and be putting on board. I think so what I'm telling you, my blood open now. Obina. Okay. Obina only explaining these things so that you see the clarity of what
we are on now. So it doesn't matter.
I have to be myself. I have listened to you a lot. I'm on a live program. Number one, let me not begin to lie. My name is Obinna, but I know you know about me. My name is Methuselah Mekisedek. I know you must have in one of your program get to know me. I was demanding the numbers of autopilot, and because I've been asking them to call me for a debate, and nobody is calling me. So somebody send me a number as an autopilot. But what I'm coming.
I'm no more in autopilot. I'm sure you see me in the program.
Now you are speaking. Now, my sister, don't worry now. I've allowed you to. You have spoken at length. I just want to come in. Immediately I begin to hear your voice, and now I realize that no. I never even knew that is your number. It's because of your voice. Because I've seen you condemn Nelly, and at the same time condemn Simon Eba for doubling into Idu. I've heard you say that. Had it been I know that is you, I don't think that will be wasting my time calling. But in as much as I called you and you have been in that group, and you believe with me that Simon Eba in no any other way is he working for the restoration of Biafra? I just want to hear yes or no. If for what you have, because you have been with them.
Simon, for what I'm seeing, is not for the restoration of Biafra.
Okay, okay. Thank you for that. That is number one question. And secondly, you are talking about had it been you are talking about DOS, because this is their information, because that woman now many of you are against is the woman that came and begin to spread information that many of us double into. Now we have realized that this woman is all about attacking those that are not following her footsteps, because I know she has followed with so many women, and at the same time even people that are working with her, so many of them, both the religious leaders. The last one is Pastor Jack, and she has also followed with a woman called what is her name that have a heritage? Not Lisa. Heritage ministry. One thing. At the time. And now is that same woman that spread many information regarding regarding DOS, regarding the Kanu, regarding the family of our leader, and many of us double into it. Now many of you have realized that yes, this woman is out to destroy. This woman is out to antagonize. Now they are telling you people that DOS has failed. If you people begin to talk about competency, I will begin to listen to you people and begin to debate about competency of the DOS. Maybe they are not as fast as many of you wanted. Sometimes it's easy when you are outside the field, but when you enter inside, you now begin to see that it's not easy. And this is the reason why I begin to call autopilot. The reason why I called you, you may not understand. And like I said, I never knew that you are the one that I'm speaking with until I begin to listen to your voice. I want to know. Now, number one question is that now many of you have known that Daniel Febu is out with false information to destroy our people. Can you now begin to rethink back and say, wow, does it mean that these lies this woman has been feeding us about DOS, all of them may not be true? Number one. Secondly, I want to know, since many of you have dabbled into this autopilot, please, before you left the autopilot, I want you to tell me what have you people achieved feasible to bring our leader out?
It's a good question you asked.
Yes.
You asked a good question. Okay. Now, you said, since I've known that what she said.
Yes.
Maybe not all of them.
Yes.
You said maybe not all of them.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, all right. So, there are some pinch of the ones. There was a day we did program. I said she will say one truth and use 99 lies to hit on it. But one truth is there, just like it's confirmed. So what means, let me give you, my answer is coming from my own side, because I'm not looking at anybody. I didn't hear anybody's voice to come into this struggle of freedom. I came because a true man came, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And I didn't come to dupe anybody. The Esther did program one time, and if you listen to her program, you heard her words with her. She knows I love Biafra and I love Mazi. And when I came to answer her, I told her all the things that we are asked to pay as Europe is concerned, from A to Z, I've cleared those things. So that means we are not just talking, we talk and we do. And I'm not here to lie to anybody. We had a God let us meeting. You are aware, because now I know you are Methuselah.
Yes.
When Mazi Chika, yes, I think it's Chika the name. He came and called my name outside, and that I'm to confirm we are the rebels. No problem. A
a day will come, judgment will begin in the house. Because I'm not just anyhow any Biafran person.
I know.
Okay. They ask him, where are you standing? Are you for autopilot or are you for DOS? Meanwhile, remember they said DOS is Mazi, Mazi is DOS. Huh?
Yes.
Okay. And the Bible says, I and my Father are one. Just what Jesus said. But leave that one aside. DOS is Mazi, Mazi is DOS. And autopilot is there. They asked me, where do I stand? I said, I stand with Mazi. It's Mazi I came in with into this struggle because I had him after many years. Okay, what did they do? They removed me, that I'm not part of them. Since then, would they come and testify like if it was lying? That when they have program, they send me. I don't know who send me to come and put conclusion or whatever in the coordinators meeting. Go and ask them.
Our sister, no, this is a long. I know, like I said, I know we have taken much of our time. Though I have to thank you for at least for staying by to continue debating with me because other ones used to run away. And for you to
no,
go, I know. And liars. You are correct. They are coward and liars. Now, I want to ask you: do you think you are following the foot because you say you are standing with Mazi? You think you are following him? Do you think you are following him?
I'm following Mazi.
Now,
what do you think? What do you think? What Mazi has given us 10 commandments, just like Bible. Mazi gave us, and I'm following it.
Listen for just a second. Listen for a second. Let us see whether I will go.
Let's go into the destiny. Some people in Nigeria in the states are traveling in our affairs into the Niger command. ESN in the state, the Niger command of the state says don't. And anybody not following anything that DOS says don't. Anybody not following orders from Chike, Brazilian, from DOS, you will be removed from my community.
Now hold on there. Our sister, this is that man.
Listen, I'm going to
I just play something, and I just want to. We have taken a longer time now. People do sometimes go wrongly. And we cannot say we are like just like the man in Finland said that he's a disciple, but he's working against our leader. He's a disciple and somebody is insulting the wife of our leader and he keep mouth shut. So
now you can see that now. Exactly. If he's a disciple, he will shut them down and defend Mazi's wife. Exactly. If he's a disciple, you will not be saying I'm siding with you. Mazi didn't introduce us to you.
You are correct.
If he's a disciple, he will give honor to our leader.
So regarding this clip we hear now, that any order from Chike Doziem, that anybody that's not obeying that order, Chike Doziem should be remove the person. Do you think that those Chike Doziem removed that he did it wrong by removing people that are not obeying that order? Because this is what he told us, and that is what I'm following. I'm not even following DOS. I am following the instruction this man gave as regard to DOS.
Yeah, let me answer you that one clearly.
Yes.
How many DOS have we been in this struggle? From the first or whatever, go to Uchemeko. From there, I don't know whether Uchemeko was the first group or not. I don't know. If you think about that, the Uchemeko, and they think about Onibe, then you now come, and then you remember when Mazi said, since he started this thing, he has not found even up to 15 people that are passionate according to the qualification he said for those who are looking for Biafra. They are not the people who are anyhow. They are the selected, who has laid down their life like Mazi. He said he has not been able to find 15 people. So now put that also by the corner of your head too. Then from the first DOS down to this place, down to this time we are now. You have seen what is in man.
Now listen. Now my sister, this is not a justification. It's an instruction given to you. You are not the one to remove them. You are not the one to remove. listen, you are not the one to remove them. If DOS is not doing it correctly, we are not the one to remove DOS. Even the DOS want to tell me that I come and gone. It is also being removed by the leadership. It's not individuals like me and you remove them.
Okay, the DOS, the office is there. You cannot scrape out government. Never. You cannot. And I'm not even the type that abuses them. They cannot come out and say I said anything. Even with all this thing going on, I keep my quietness within me. It's God that judges. But one thing you know is that DOS is a structure, an office Mazi has kept, and it will be like that even when Biafra comes. Government has their structures, okay, and their bodies. But then the structure and the body is not individual person. That is where we are getting it wrong. You can be in office as a president, and if you're not doing the right thing, doesn't mean that the whole government is corrupt. It might be one individual person. Get that individual person, put him aside, and discipline him. Because we are doing command and control. Command and control doesn't mean the lower people should do the command and control, and those on the top shouldn't do command and control. Mazi even himself is under command and control by himself. That was why he said, anytime I begin to say that this is not the way to do this thing, let somebody take a pistol and shoot me at the head, at the back.
Our sister,
okay?
Let me allow
so don't tell me DOS, Mazi put DOS, yes. But the individual is not the structure. Like me, there are many coordinators that are eating people's money. We have them. Example, okay. in Italy.
Don't worry, sister. It's okay.
Was taking money.
It's okay, sister. Okay. Let me allow you to go. And how the last question, which I want you to just answer briefly, so that the autopiloters that are still watching and the do that are still watching, so that they can hear from the horse's mouth. And I believe you're a witness. This one is not you are speaking from the window. You have been inside. I want to ask you, because I'm still asking that question, please, just be straightforward, so that our people can, a lot of people are calling me in. I want to know, please, what have autopilot achieved since our leader is inside? This is the only thing I needed. There's no other.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. And you are saying I've been there. I wasn't there even before there. I was there just for few times. Not that I'm an autopilot. Really? I was there because I want to be in the group of those who are standing without bending to get us. Okay, so you know that autopilot has not achieved anything.
Okay.
They have not achieved nothing. I don't see anybody who has even achieved any. Nobody has achieved nothing. From A to Z.
Thank you, sister. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Let me allow her to go. We have speak more than 20-something minutes. However, I know why I'm asking. I know normally I don't supposed to have still more than 4 hours, and I have to go. A lot of people is calling me. A lot. They have given nothing. Oh, I know I want to help you sit at home. Do my son one I don't have them. Nothing like that. Why I don't have them? No. Yeah, I take you. I only people can have a brother. Why don't have the one you will also only send them number one is on autopilot because he will send a former. I need them didn't know. Okay, our brother have said what that yes, they have achieved something. Our brother have said what they have achieved. You are correct. Autopilot achieve confusion and division. I agree with you. You say they have achieved nothing. It's not a good statement. Thank you very much. They have achieved confusion. Where? Are you not? You want to come and defend the woman? Are you not autopilot? Hello? Are you not autopilot?
Okay. I'm not going to another thing, sir.
Here, another thing. No, first time we give one about
that's man of my autopilot. So when they hint that more can do a entry to another thing about the whole that one. This I watch your program today. This Harold speak something. Because that thing, that's all Because I'm on my job by WhatsApp. He said to me, "How far now? Can you see download to it?"
Please don't forget to send me the video you said. You write about the video because I have a lot of messages here. Sometimes someone do one more self, I never read them. A lot.
Okay, because I send you one message. Okay, that's
I'm mom got your secretary now. I'm singing with you got your secretary. Secretary can drop message. We are getting. We are just secretary. We are super chat. When I was super chat now for here, I'm not saying thank you for your super chat.
One of the things now my age go actually Biafra. Now then at Biafra, I go 1 million people do reach. I can't go Nnamdi Kanu.
Exactly. 1 million is too small. 10 billion. I can't hear.
Then I go 50 million Biafrans into the Rego. Nnamdi Kanu can hire as well any position. You got billionaires everywhere. So you're gonna have all intelligence. You know, all intelligence. I'm on the UK.
Okay.
And white man for me to daughter. But when we have to do that more people pocket also. I mean England or pocket also. Yeah, na I mean DCOG. I'm not going to go in the body here. I don't usually talk all the time. I'm not going to go in the county dollar almost next door to me. Often them to swim to Biafra flag get on the other cargo. So when I make a time bombs, get flag in the you can see about Biafra. So now the tender was your comment something and see that. So group Frederick Forsyth. Now my mama and I listen, say you do with the people, they with the country. Also we hear Biafrans also the world you got an example of a black man that can develop. Sorry, now I don't also can you now they expect can you reason here? America, what a typical black African person any small money of the boost like the frontiers. The chance to be creative and innovate. Also, when we learning well, you see, honestly, here. Also, my papa Kaduna, 1959 to 1961. Now, even an opposite in the Nigerian College of Asari, which I believe BU for 6 years. Papa is an engineer. Also, come on, I never back Cambodia. Number of pilot Cambodia. Now we visit to go Nigeria and Boshagara in the 80s. Go back away Nigeria is going back west. Cultural usually more called also, we say, tomorrow, I say, for Canada. Also, any agitation now the more. So, come here, you can never. We have one I make only one or my here. If we go to so many more or my here. I say, I can hear also, I'm going to go enlightened. They want to go as a many men. So, see, I call by no highlight. What's the other here? So, I need the water and we are losing, and we need to be this. No one want to push a hand. So, they take care under 3 for 1 year. I mean, under 3, 4, 5 months to 1 year. And I will put our flag in the United Nations. So, majority of us, and don't know Nigeria, we're not seeing black people in Nigeria. I had to do cohort. You can buy their conscience with money. See, if you're hosting there, you are, or some there for all the matter you hear it won't work. Or since so, now they market and know what they go. Market and Nigeria, on down, and they see as we have some thousands of dollars. Now, we can have some, then that is no need. So, there's no so like for the next 20 years, you will not get it. You have to show for the new make it smart. Some more conscience, some that I need them to educate our people or what I this thing. What part of this type of harassment video? You know, I wonder if you may never go maybe a program once in a while, but all in the past. this problem of copper man, most of them don't say fake.
They're not autopilot because when they question the man here on the autopilot.
That's not autopilot. I'm an educated person. I can't come and tell me autopilot.
Okay, brother. All right, brother. Better. Like I said, I know you have a lot to tell me. Like I said, I will send you the video. I will send you the video. Maybe you can talk. We can talk. Yes.
I remember this Erasmus something.
Yes.
When you carry a true Erasmus scholar, the more I can when you said it, it be a casual, but I picked it up. So how can you learn?
Brother, I know.
You never learn the kind of the intelligence of man, the kind of far ahead of most of us knows when. So on the frustrated, all you have with the issue. People can actually go penny, for that is not what we give. Just every year can give you 500 trillion as a people is slave.
Correct. So, thank you, brother.
I will send it now.
All right, brother. Thank you, brother. What have you done? What have you done? Anywhere something that we need to use the release in Abemoya open. The one is supposed to be my here. What the one that you're supposed to know in the open is the one they will tell you. If they tell you what they're doing to restore Biafra, it is not more a secret. But the one you need to know, look at it here. I read it. Get your priorities straight. DOS are in charge. And they're in charge. DOS are in charge of Mazi and the Kanu legal team, both national and international. Everything they will let you people know. DOS are in charge of heavy security outfits, which is ESN. They are doing a very great job, I tell you. DOS are in charge. And they put in charge. I want to get you. And I'm going to put this in charge in a capital letter. I need to put it. They are in charge. They are in charge. Every releases Mazi and the Kanu protest home and in diaspora. Like we are going to Brussels. DOS are in charge of lobby firms, both national and international. Adam aware. DOS are in charge of IPOB finance and humanitarian support. The same DOS are in charge of IPOB cyber teams and heavyweight media warriors. One and they and DOS is in charge of IPOB intelligence unit called M branch. Then the one that you don't need to know, go inside and join them. Don't want any security after all, when they created this Eastern Security Network, many of these DOS we are seeing today, many of them they know about Eastern Security Network. But did you hear it from their mouth? The answer is no. I got everything. I got everything. I will one more. I got over happiness. He may not have a mind to betray. Out of happiness, he will again broadcast. So before you know it, it's compromised. Many of these DOS do not to everybody. They don't want anything. Speak to all the person. That's why I decided to replay this broadcast for our sister, who said we want to follow the footsteps. Generally, and they are my footsteps because in that can call some of the footsteps. All I'm doing, you call a footstep.
Anybody not following anything that DOS says, don't. Anybody not following orders from Chike Doziem from DOS.
How much about Chike Doziem, man? Yeah, no, maybe here all brokers or okay, no, hold you all Chike Doziem because that one is a good person. But this one now that is not there. For Konya, who had the same Chike Doziem. For the another Chike Doziem. He said anything goes, anything he says goes.
This state has nothing to do with the state coordinator. I'm making very, very clear now. Anybody not following anything that DOS says goes. Anybody not following orders from Chike Doziem from DOS, you will be removed from IPOB.
The man will plan, and because if Chike Doziem did not remove them, you have every right to sanction Chike Doziem because he is not listening to you. This is advice you gave him. You told him anybody not listening to him should be removed, and they did it. They came and said, "Hey, look at this critical time. They are removing our people. Are you bringing unity or are you dividing?" So if you see a criminal that is working against this law, I happy. Then what is the reason of them being there as a leader? Let our leader come from the DSS custody. He will now use his hand and sanction the people. So everybody I'm not happy that is only him, I swear. Had it been we have Mazi and the Kanus, now. Always on you from there till up. Each one on you till up. When I saw this idiot speaking, he called Simon Eba. The message is Simon Eba is doing a good job. Go and listen to him. I want him to continue speaking in this way. I didn't hear, I want him to double into the leadership. I want him to continue leading. All I hear, I want you to continue speaking because he wants us to be speaking about the restoration of Biafra. You don't know anything about the leadership. You don't know anything about the security outfit. I know what I create ESN. The guy match up with ESN. We say, wow, dragon. If that's the dragon, or so you dragon. I say create ESN, or so you ESN. No, here. So again, a man branch or create personal pose. Name primary school, name M branch. Everything this man have created, this guy has duplicated. You know they see. You know they see. You should rule well. I wouldn't die about idiot. The man have explained it. Idiot people are the people that follow you. They will not ask questions. Look at what I repeat before I go. Anything. Also, some of the things DOS says goes. He said anything. Many people have called me. Instead of you to use this power to fight against Nigerian government, you are using it to fight each other. Who told you that we were each other? All the people Nigerian government are better than. Maybe in my next program I will explain. There's some individuals in Biafra land that are worse than Nigerian government. It's some happen. You open Nigeria. Repeat. I know the name.
And make it very clear. Anybody not following anything that DOS says is good. Anybody not following orders from Chike and from DOS, you will be removed from IPOB and sanctioned accordingly. You know, before we remove you without knowing where you are. This time around, we will catch you before we remove you. Anything DOS says is what goes. This Unite is having our reconciliation committee. If he calls you on the phone, you must listen to him and do as he says. He is our deputy head of Directorate of State, led by Mazi. They are the highest decision-making body in IPOB.
Highest!
If that is difficult, then now refer it to me. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Anything if they call you on the phone, you don't return their call or your days from air. I will then believe that the zoo has got you over and the devil.
Even if campaign, the Chile is not so radical. Also, we catch you. Are you not walking free? Or when you people say they're happy. If that wanted you to also, we catch you people. I give you a magic number. A man will give you on your sheep, call one on a petitive granny kitchen gagram. You give you on that's only a year ultimate. You rock all your use what was what a child. Only the lucky. I want you to get a room. Only for that one.
In this state, you want. No doubling in volunteer affairs or PSN affairs.
No doubling. Because cable should matter handling news and the magic will not be coming. There's no lot to do. Cable should matter the contact. In the center, in the son to our ego. You see why we tell you many of you is infiltrators. You go and create fake ESN. Have another thing. Get banded new. Yeah, banana abokishi. Now I don't have one. What do you send anything? Cable should whether their contact. The man said nobody should meddle into it. How come you don't know one? You know, and then I'm on phone. So now I'm ESM member. I'm saying I want to you want to put me in trouble. So give on then I'm an ESL operative. We are here in Imo State. I see how you are preaching. But what I want you to send a message to you is Chineke Bopawo. Who tell you that me you should speaking on the phone? You know they here. Say you should not speak to people abroad.
As or ESN affairs in the state. ESN is in the state for information.
No.
Very soon work with the minister is work with comments. Work with it. It's been more than anything else in the world. In IPO, that's the only thing we have. That is that we are able to defeat the zoo and destroy the zoo is hinged on one thing, that is discipline. Discipline. If you know you cannot work for IPO, you do that and join the saddle. One day your judgment will come. We'll find out those hiding in Kotori, those are hiding somewhere near Apito, near Swan, in the River State in Canada. They were not in water. I say River State because there is upland and coastal region. We found out of you. In Banque, they still have a police checkpoint. Okay. This checkpoint, I said. And dismantle that checkpoint. We don't want a type of Biafra that will be like is allowed to contact the state commander no matter what. No state coordinator is allowed. No state coordinator is allowed to contact the state commander no matter what.
You see, no state coordinator, coordinator, no matter what, to contact. To contact the commanders. They are not autopilot. You know, they push you with the contact a beacon. How will I infiltrate, create fake ESN? Whatever, how do you get our females?
And as a commander, if you are removed, you step aside. How others will do the job. We don't want a type of Biafra that will be like the sea. If you lose election, you lead it and you remain in power. When the age of retirement is 65, at the age of 85, you're still in power. That's what we should not obtain. You are not like any other stupid from black people from Africa and Biafrans. You must understand that and follow others accordingly. My instructions to this global family is this: we have the DOS,
yes.
We have the finance department,
yes.
We have the legal department, and we have the medical.
Yes.
Anybody who is appointed into office, if you fail to obey your superior officer, you will be dismissed live on air. I will dismiss.
Chike Dozema is doing it, sir. I saw on air. On air. Chike Dozema. All the Unu guys zone campaign send that and I saw the quiet. Ya uro mo him na be on some he can hold emergency broadcast by the head of the director of state. Assuming normal. That they are paralyzed, full stop lift. Names, maybe names. They have been removed, expelled. I come to the end of the program. Good night. Mala, finish. Because I'm going another now. The way how we back, not all people are. Remove.
Officer will be dismissed live on air. I will dismiss you myself. And as I said, as I'm dismissing you, men on the ground to apprehend you. You must obey your superiors. It is based on discipline. All this breaking, going forward and backwards, I want to obey. That means you are not prepared to be in IPOB. If you don't know what obedience is, you shouldn't be here. That's why we are all on that oath. Yes. It doesn't matter if you were from the beginning or not.
Exactly. For the next I know my leader. Me and him have sat down before drink tea. Also, even if you started with him from the beginning, it doesn't matter. Who look up and all these bloggers, all these emotional bloggers, freedom fighter. How to can we can spread their message? How they have their nonsense analogy. Am I not a Biafran? I won't speak about Nnamdi. He's our leader. He suffered so much for us. I'm here blogging news now. I'm working on my own side to make sure Biafra come. What are you doing? I'm blocking news and receiving salary. I think if I block your news, Facebook will pay me now. YouTube, I'm not trying. I'm a program. We are the
You must obey your superiors. Very, very important. Very, very important. There are also finance officers. You know, those fools that spend our money from Georgia, they think they're very smart.
America.
They go to jail and they understand it. If you are a finance officer in the US, please read all the funds people are contributing. Stop holding it.
America.
Stop holding it.
They are holding it.
When our US finance officer makes contact with you, you must please be able to oblige her and do as they're told. Or if you get a call, it's going to be fair. Anytime you get a call from our sister member, then you know you're in very serious trouble, you have done something wrong. Please make sure that our accounting and our audit is up to date. I do not understand the reluctance of some individuals in the US to limit technology that people have contributed to ESN. I don't understand.
Hey, we're planning. Now we know. I will imagine by that time our leader. You are wondering. He wondered and say, why are these people holding the money? That time, you go and kill everybody. I know you have to talk this shouting and shouting that time. Say, why are they holding the money? Is it the reason? They are holding the money in America.
If you get a call, it's going to be fair. Anytime you get a call from our sister member, then you know you're in very serious trouble, you have done something wrong. Please make sure that our accounting and our audit is up to date. I do not understand the reluctance of some individuals in the US to limit technology that people have contributed to ESN. I don't understand. I don't know what for. Please, that was why we left those criminals with money in Georgia and they stole it. Trying to be clever by half, or should I say too clever by half. like the flag of the West do. The two criminals living in Atlanta, Georgia, followed our money. No came from and was
America.
Two criminals. 2 years. Stole our money. I have all the records, and I must understand that. And I have maintained that any accounts that we have that Nnamdi cannot see, I do not trust that very account. As long as he doesn't see, I understand that. And I have maintained that any accounts that we have that Nnamdi cannot see, I do not trust that very account.
Why won't you trust him? Does it mean that it's Nnamdi that is so plain? Yeah, but I have to follow your instruction because it's what you are leading, his organization. Normally, for you to say any account that Nnamdi did not see, in other words, you trusted that woman from head to toe. Any account that she did not see, you yourself will not trust that account. Somebody else did not see. Which means you trusted that woman. To the extent of even telling her that any account that he didn't approve, you shut that account down. And that is what the US did. Because Madam Nnamdi complained that what they do in America, she will not understand it again. They close and open another one. Hey! The account, pay Umeri, all the way to Umeri, pay that one. He said the one our leader approved. We cannot pay any account again. And then they went and created another account. Call it LLC account. Almost this is how they want to eat our money. Go and pay straight that one our leader approved. What could you say any account that any account I did not approve? He said any account that Nnamdi did not approve, did not see, that he will close that account. US, you are following instruction. I understand you people.
It's 2 billion. 2 years from there. Stole our money. I have all the records, and I must understand that. And I have maintained that any accounts that we have that Nnamdi cannot see, I do not trust that very account. As long as he doesn't see it, I will not trust it. And very, very soon, I will shut down every account that Nnamdi cannot see.
So you shut it down. Now you are not around as a leader. The US, which is representing you, have shut down and create another one. That's what they did. At the end of this race, we will know who is who. I want to thank many of you that are watching me. Those that I cannot pick their call, it was not intentional. I'm here almost getting to 5 hours. I'm not in Sema. I'm not the thief in Finland that do almost 3 times in a day. This is like a hobby for me. Nobody's paying me. I'm not paying anybody. I'm not even asking you to pay me because I have a job, a meaningful job that I'm receiving a comfortable amount. And I cannot begin to scamper. Hi, our brother from Netherlands. Oh, our brother, you said I didn't call you. You said, don't worry. Mama, they're supposed to call you. I know many of you that have contributed heavily in this struggle. I know. It's not intentional, brother. It's not intentional. I'm just only calling you to plead with you that I cannot continue picking your call. I know you have been calling me. I promise that I will call you. You know, here not me shikara. Our brother from Netherlands. Please, if you will not have time to talk, I've never spoken with you for a longer time now. I will call you, brother. I'm just closing. I just remember that I promised since I will call you back, and you're not coming live, my brother. Brother, all right. Correct, man. Brother, correct. All right, brother. All right. Brother, all right, yeah. Our brothers, I want to beg all of you. I cannot begin to call all of you.